He's going around the outside, around the badger on the S's. Oh, this is ballsy, going around the Dunlop curve, the side to side. Oh my word, Austin's coming through. Clip it, you know what to do. Hit that goddamn clip button. That was a fantastic bit of driving. As we come down to the Ascari bends, there's some traffic in front. I think it's a Red Bull. Oh, Sam's. Oh, what a crash! What a crap! What an impact! Wow, somebody clip that. That's all right. What's that? 50 Max take his teammate. Is he going to do a double overtake on Edgars? Oh my word! Is he going to get this one to stick? He does it. Somebody clip that. Double overtake from their 50 Max. He is on it tonight. Sam Tabner and Benji Brundle going side by side. Oh, contact, and Sam is. Oh, what an impact! What an impact! He is gone. Oh, so, oh my! What a move! What a move by Antoine. Somebody clip that. I mean, clip that. That is about as good as an overtake as you'll ever see. Is Benji going to try and switch back? Benji got great traction out of turn 3. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, they're banging wheels! They're banging wheels! There's Benji's car. And Benji's going to do it. Oh, hello! Oh my word! Easy Tigers! Easy Tigers! Oh, Kush has been spun round! Big crash! Big crash! Somebody clipped that. And he puts it in against the wall. Hey, there we go. I like that. I like that. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's BK Xbox, Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday night, means only one thing. Division 4 Total Impact Racing are back again. The speedsters are in action, and tonight it's a completely different discipline from last week. This week it is Zandvoort, Holland. Yes, it's the Dutch Grand Prix. And joining me tonight in the comms booth is my regular partner in crime with a new mic. It's Jimmy Rigg. Good evening, Jimmy.
Good evening, Beardinho.
You just blow my eardrums out your mic. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so. Just kidding. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Not bad. Got the week off. I got a week off.
Oh, man. Quality. But yes, Jimmy's got a new mic, so you should be able to hear him tonight, ladies and gents. We're just waiting for the lobby to finish populating, and then we'll get cracking. But what we'll do for the time being is show you a nice little hot lap around Zandvoort, courtesy of a Total Impact Racing legend. We'll be right back. Welcome to Beer and Kebab TV's Hot Lap Specials, and this week we are featuring a lap from Division 1 superstar Sam Tabner around Zandvoort.
Yeah, deeply concerning. I don't know why.
Yeah, we got some. Sorry, we got an issue with Jimmy here. He's red barring on the connection. We don't know why, ladies and gents. We're just talking off mic. We'll go with it.
I'm just gonna have a look and
you're
see
not the host now, though. Anyway,
actual...
you're not actually hosting now, which is
not.
the good news. Yeah. Okay. Rightio, ladies and gents. Yes, we're back, and that was a cheeky little hot lap, courtesy of Division 1 superstar himself, Lord Samuel Tabner. And the guys can ready up and we can go racing. Division 4 Zandvoort, Hammertime in Holland. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at the chat. Oh, it's quiet so far. Hey, chat, where are you? Are you all in hibernation or something? Holy schnitzel. What's going on here? Dex, how you doing, my man?
Schnitzel.
Holy schnitzel. How you doing, Dex? Good to see you, brother. Always tuning in, one of my regulars on the channel. So good to see you, brother. Ioni Cat as well, showcasing those lovely emotes, courtesy of the gifted sub he received a few nights ago. Poppy, good evening. How you doing? Barrel Set, good morning. Always a bit slow off the mark, Barrel Set, unfortunately. Cheeseman B, good evening. How you doing? Just wait for these guys to ready up and then we can go racing. Come on, ready up. It's 9.
Ready.
It's 9 hours. It's 9 hours of the clock. Let's go racing. Hope you're all doing extremely well wherever you are. Cheeseman says, missed the Supercut Madness last night. The chat was a bit tasty. Yeah. Well, I think sometimes, you know, F1's like it sort of brings out a lot of emotion, and I'm afraid, and, you know, I'm sure people say things that they instantly regret, but, you know, it's just part of F1 league racing, really. But saying that, the racing was absolutely exquisite, as it always is. An absolutely fantastic race by the guys there at Monza last night. Absolutely thrilling race. Don't forget, you can watch it, of course, on the video demand as well. But that was last night. This is tonight. We are at Zandvoort. Now, as I was saying, it's a completely different discipline to what we saw last week at China. China is nice wide, plenty of overtaking opportunities, big runoffs, all that kind of stuff, a long lap as well. Zandvoort is something completely different, a narrow track, lots of gradients, banking, tight corners. It's a very short track, and overtaking is at a premium. It is hard to get genuine overtaking done. You're kind of relying on cars to make mistakes. Turn 1 is just about feasible, but it is tough. But nevertheless, I think it's going to be a very exciting race because you're going to see a lot of cars in exactly the same place on the track throughout the race. So it's going to be non-stop action. That I can guarantee you. We're just waiting for the cams to go live, and then we will go live to Zandvoort. Dex is in the chat, always here, often lurking, getting an Xbox at some point in the next few weeks. We'll wait though for F1 2021 before getting the game. Now, if you're waiting for a decent F1 game, wait until about F1 2037. It should be just about okay by then, I reckon. Anyways, let's go trackside and give you a rundown of tonight's runners and riders. Okay, there we go. Let's give you a list from the top. We've got a couple of reserves in tonight, just stepping in for drivers who are unfortunately not available. We've got Exotic Pac-Man, TIR Watson, with that great win last week in China. RF1 Webman, we got VRF1 Senna, Richie Bishop. We got Mortars making his debut tonight in the other AlphaTauri. We've got Barrel Set, Toddy Becker, Captain Birdseye himself, the fishy-fingered wonder. SOA Yatesy, he gets a perm seat in the Alfa Romeo with Stiggy Rhyme. So it's going to be very good to see interesting to see how Yatesy gets on. He's impressed in the Trialis races. We've got Dragoon, we've got Kevin Annihilator, who steps in for Joe Newman tonight, who's unable to race. We've got Beastie, we've got Stiggy Ryan, Tifosi, Grit, Austin, Jewel Coot, we've got Norris, and of course we've got Pat Tate as well, current championship leader in the second Ferrari. So that is tonight's lineup, a full grid as always. We'll get some telemetry. We've got looks like a McLaren on its way out the pit lane, Jimmy Rick, by the looks of it.
It is an orange one.
Ionical says, at least if you get F1 2021, it might not be Codemaster servers. Yeah, that's hopeful. We see the problem is with F1 2020, it's peer-to-peer, so everyone's connecting to each other. As far as I understand, there's no dedicated server, so everyone's connecting to each other. That is why you get disconnections. The only drawback with EA servers is if their servers go down, everything goes down. You know, there's no one-person disconnection. Everyone will just be kicked out. So that's the one thing that worries me. But apart from that, fingers crossed, it should be pretty good. How's my game audio? How's the audio, by the way, chat? Are we sounding good tonight? Are we too loud, too quiet, or are we all hunky-dory? If you can just let me know in the chat, it'll be great.
Testing.
Testing, testicles. Dragoon's our lead car. He's just coming around the back section of the track, starting sector 3, and he'll be starting his hot lap. So we'll jump on board with Dragoon's car, and we'll call this hot lap for you. Here we go. Right, making his way down the start, finishing straight. Absolutely full beanerinos around here. Into turn 1. Heavy braking zone. Just roll the car around. You can let it drift out here a little bit and use the outside curb, because that is a flat curb. And through turn 2 and turn 3, all looking tidy so far. Turn 4 is very, very tricky. A banked left-hander. Got to watch the wheel spin traction when you come out. Through 5 and up through 6, all looking tidy. It's a flat out part of the track, this. Turn 7, a thrilling experience when you're driving. And then through 8, a fast right-hander, 6th gear. Back on the power again. Turn 9's a little bit tighter. But again, that's the one wide part of the track. We're through 10. Oh, he's drifted wide there. He's picked up a bit of dirt. And then through the left-hander, this is a tight corner. You've got to avoid that inside curb. It will roll your car around. And then back on the power again, full beans. It's very short DRS straight to this tricky chicane, which you can actually use the curbs quite aggressively, certainly the inside curb, leading into this long left-hander. And then we've got the double right-hander to finish the lap, which is a flowing, again, stay off the inside curb. You can use the outside curb and then plant it on the exit. All the way around here, full beans, taking advantage of that lovely, lovely banked part of the circuit. And Dragoon on his first run, it's run out of batteries, it's a 13.3. Times will go a lot quicker than that, I'm sure. Pac-Man is our next guy. I'm going to jump on board with Pac-Man.
Are we getting sound effects tonight?
Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure yet.
This is looking good.
I might do his next lap. Pac-Man goes through the 109.8, a very, very good lap indeed. Who else have we got on track? We've got a Williams about to go through. That's Toddy. Toddy goes through with a 110.8. Austin with a 110.7. We've got Mortars and we've got Barrel Set. Barrel Set is our next car. He's coming up to the last couple of corners. The two right-handers. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, chat. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Of course, we've got a lot of music, a lot of music as well, if you want. We've got a lot of racing going on tonight, ladies and gents. As Barrel Set goes P3 with a 110.1, because of course we have two races going on right now. We have the Division 4 race right here on BM Kebab TV, and also we have the Division 5 race on Bread Gaming TV, which is Phantom's channel. He is currently streaming that race. I think they should be well into Q2 by now, hopefully, if not Q3. Watching Mortars come around turn one. As we're watching Mortars on his first run, what's your thoughts on Zandvoort, Jimmy? Anything particular that stands out for you about the circuit?
Oh, it's just a proper old school, absolutely no room for error. You got to nail every corner, and as you said, overtaking very, very difficult around here. So, as I think someone iterated in the chat, track position is king. So if you can get ahead, you got to try and stay ahead. So
yeah, it's difficult here, mate. My personal thought is, and I love Zandvoort. Zandvoort's great to do like TTs on.
Yeah.
You know, it's a real racer's track for that, but the race can be tricky. My own thoughts is it's a little bit like, in many ways, it reminds me of Brands Hatch in as much as it's almost too short to be a Formula 1 circuit. The cars are almost too fast for it, if that makes any sense. I'm wondering at some stage in the future whether they might actually extend the track a little bit like they did with Bahrain and tracks like that. As Mortars goes P5 on his lap there, and we've got Redman on just started his flyer. Beastie is coming up towards the flat out part of Sector 2. Grit's in Sector 2. Knife's just gone through the 11 mile. Let's jump on board a Grit. Of course, Grit winner in Vietnam a couple of weeks ago with an outstanding drive around there. As Grit
so my question is it just that we're used to tracks that have got, you know, a 1 kilometre arrow straight for overtaking?
That's a good point, actually, as Grit goes P6. What's my thoughts on it? I would just like, I think regarding Zandvoort personally, I would just like to see more overtaking opportunities. Because I'll give an example. If you jump on board a Redman now, in fact, no, not Redman, sorry, one car. I'll find someone in Sector 2. We'll just watch Redman go through, then we'll watch.
There's a red car, Watson on his outlap.
Okay. Right, if you jump on board with Watson now, right, he goes for the right hand. Yeah, he's on an outlap anyway. Don't cut corners, Jimmy. You'll get a qualifying ban for that. Naughty.
I know. Who'd have thought it?
This bit here, right? This is a DRS part of the track, and it's one of the most pointless DRSs on the calendar, because you're not going to get any overtaking done there unless you really send it, and then you're putting a lot of trust in the guy that you're racing. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I just think. For sure. I think they could do something, maybe some kind of. I think maybe they could extend Sector 1 a little bit. Maybe I'm not sure if it's feasible with like local counselling, the local councils and all that kind of stuff, where they could get planning permission to do it. But I would like to see him do something with Sector 1. But let's watch Watson on his fly, just coming through 1 and then 2 and 3, which are two very short corners, and then turn 4, which is it's a tricky corner. It's so easy to spin the car here as you get on the power. The temptation with turn 4, which is the bank left-hander, is you get on the power too early because you want to plant it, you really want to push it, and the back end just goes on you, and that's it. It's because of the camber. The banking just catches the balance of the cars completely. But Watson, of course, last week's winner in China, looking nice and tidy so far on his first flying run. Target times are 1:09.8 from Exotic Pac-Man. Of course, 3 qualifying sessions, ladies and gents. If you're new to the channel, Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1, 18 minutes. Q2 is 15 minutes, I believe. Q3 is 10 minutes. As Watson makes his way through the chicane, back on the power again. The short run up to the final couple of right-handers. We'll just feather it through here, 4th gear. Got to be careful of the inside curb. You can use it, but as you can see, it's a raised curb, and I've seen plenty of accidents there. This is looking pretty tidy there from Connor as he goes through with a 1:09.6. That is the fastest we've seen. Nice lap, yes. Oh, let's have a look at Yatesy. Yatesy's on his first ever lap in an official TIR race. He's got some traffic in front of him, which is Becker. He needs to get out of the way,
he's on an outlap,
get his foot down.
He'll be getting a move on.
Yeah, he's getting a shift on now. There we go. And let's see what Yates can do on his first run. It is a 1:11.1. That puts him in P11. Tifosi and Jewel are on laps at the moment. Tifosi's coming through turn 4. Jewel's right behind him. So actually, yeah, we're going to do the double header lap. We're going to go stay with the racing points, both on flyers.
Pair of pinks.
Pair of pinks, yeah. I almost said something really bad. No, I got to you know on Twitch you've got to be really careful what you say. I almost said something really bad then, and I'm glad I didn't. Right, so a quick look at the chat. Cheeseman says turn 4 is wicked. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. Yoniko says Zandvoort is a problem all old tracks have, that the cars have developed to a point where they're almost too quick. Yeah, that's echoing my thoughts, brother. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Well, as you know, with Australia, they've started putting banked corners in.
Yes, well,
to give the car behind a little bit more momentum, so
Sector,
they can.
Yeah, Sector 2 is changing, Jimmy. They're taking turns 8 and 9 out. That chicane, it's going to be completely gone.
Yay!
not the flip flop, but the chicane before flip flop. You know, the first chicane at 8 and 9. That's going. It's going to be basically one long, like an S shape. A long S shape all the way through. So the thing is, that means cars are going to be going absolutely flat out full beans for quite a number of seconds before they hit flip flop. Yeah, that's going to make life very
plus.
Yeah, it's going to make life make life very, very interesting. Kevin Eilert, he's having connection issues. Okay, just keep plugging away. Jump in your car because I want to see you do a lap anyway, Kevin. All right, you're still in the session according to our telemetry. Tifosi and Jolkut, by the way, were separated by fag paper in their run the racing points, both going 10 and 11, 1:10.5 and 1:10.6. On board with championship leader Pat Tate, who's almost lost it, had to correct there, got a little bit of oversteer, a little bit of Tokyo drift, but corrected it very, very well. A very quick, deft flick of the steering wheel, and he corrected the what could have been a tow truck moment. But yeah, Toddy says, Beer, have your truck popped by turn 8, turn 9. I'm 100% dying there at some point. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm sure you'll be fine, Toddy. Have faith, brother. As Pat Tate comes around the final banked corner on his first run, target times are 1:09.599 from his teammate. And he does a 1:10.1. That puts him in P9 on his first run. Okay, so we have Austin and Mortars on outlaps. We'll have a look at Austin.
Our Baker just went 6th. I think he did 2 hot laps back to
2,
back.
yeah.
Now, this is the circuit. If there's any circuit where you can do it, if you put a little bit of extra fuel in,
yeah.
You know, as long as it's not Q2, you can do 2 hot laps, and statistically, the second one's always a little bit quicker.
Yeah, because you've got enough Earths to run the 2 laps in hot lap mode, haven't you? Well, you know, mode was it mode 2 in qualifying? I can't remember what mode they use now. But yeah, you can.
It's mode 1 and mode 3. It's
mode
just
3.
Medium and overtake, isn't it?
Yeah, they can run mode 3 for both laps.
Off and overtake.
Okay, watching Austin from the flat up. He's got some traffic in the way. It's Stiggy Ryan, who sees him at the last minute and gets out of the way. Again, also that's another thing for cars on outlaps and flyers. Zandvoort is particularly difficult. A lot of cars are unsighted because of the way how the corners are designed.
Do you know what would be great, Beer? Is if they had a function where you could put a rear view mirror up.
Well, yeah, funny you say that, isn't it, Jimmy? Do you know that's the one new thing on this game that I implemented straight away was put the rear view mirror up.
Oh, I love it. And
Yeah,
it's
it
literally
does help.
it's literally the size of, well, a living room window as well. It's great.
You can change the size of it as well, can't you, on the screen? So you can move the position of it on the screen as well.
Yeah, the position I knew about. I didn't know about the size. The size is something interesting.
Or is that? Oh, that might be the PC version. Now, actually thinking about it, I'm not sure, but I know you can certainly move it about. Well, here comes Mortars on his second run. Did a 1:10.8 on his first run, and he goes considerably quicker. Goes P10 with a 1:10.2. Good lap for Mortars. Who's on
Coddy Waddy's about to start a hot
Coddy Waddy, Captain Birdseye. Aye. The fishy-fingered wonder himself on a flyer. So let's stay with Cod and let's see how he gets on. Kevin said he's actually not in the lobby. Okay, so yeah, if you just restart the Xbox, jump back in, brother. Hopefully you should be okay. Regarding Australia, Ionicat says that's going to make exit at turn 7 very, very important. You get a bad exit out of there and 3 cars go past you. Yeah, exactly. I'd imagine it's going to be a DRS part of the track as well. So they may. I'm wondering if they may bin the DRS from turns 2 down to 3, possibly. Coddy is.
Think so.
Yeah, Cod's on fire here.
He's doing well.
He's just purpled sector 1. Has he got Edgar's racing from tonight or something? Your mate?
Maybe, I don't know, but maybe it's because I said that no one cares at the start of the lap. Maybe he's gone, right, yeah, fucking...
Well, he's half a sec up at the moment. He's absolutely motoring. This is a really good lap he's put together here. Absolutely flies. He comes through the double right hand at the finished lap. If he can just nail this final part of the track, this could
lovely.
This is good. This could be the fastest lap we've seen so far. It's going to be pretty damn close, that's for sure. He has run out of battery. It's going to cost him a couple tenths. But it's the fastest.
Boyo.
Yeah, 1:09.5 from the fishy-fingered wonder himself. A stonking lap.
I put that down to track evolution.
I put that down to cheating. Of course, Cod is known, of course, as the Zandvoort cheater, as you all know. He's going to curse me when he plays it back. That was 50 Max just said in the chat, that was a bloody good lap from Cod.
Why is he a cheater? I seem to always miss
well, what it was is we did a 100% lap race around here some time ago, and I didn't have the best of race, and I was being lapped by somebody, and Cod was on track behind me, legitimate behind me, and I pulled aside to let the lap car through, and Cod went straight through as well. That's naughty. That is so naughty.
Snooze you lose, brother. Snooze you lose.
I hate you too. I was doing the right thing, and he cheated. Damn it. Oh man!
Just on board with Beastie.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
He is. Oh no, he's slightly down. Unfortunately.
Okay, Jewel gets out of the way. We'll jump off Beastie. Actually, it might be my fat weight or something. My extra £500 slowed his car down. We'll have a look.
And then
is it Austin
Alston is behind him.
Alston. Quick catch up the chat. Light Shock is in there saying, "Evening all, just finished my own commentary gig, just in time to catch the start of this. Absolutely welcome, dude. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in, Light Shock." Jason's there saying, "Evening, hope you're all good." Hey, good evening to you, Jason, my man. How you doing, fella? Thanks for tuning in tonight, brother. X-Ray Zola says, "Hi guys, what's the weather for the race?" I don't know, to be honest. We haven't actually had anyone post up a weather report yet.
It's been set to dynamic, so we have no control over that.
Absolutely. We will no doubt get a report from somebody in the game quite soon. Richie Bishop's there saying, "I hope you enjoyed a 360 spin on my first lap." Did you do a 360, Rich? We didn't see that. Or is that at the start of the race you're talking about? Okay. Owen Howell! SLR Monaco Grand Prix winner. How you doing, fella? Puma! With the I love that emote. I'm going to have to get something like that just for COD, I think. He's COD's evolved from a sardine to a barracuda with that lap. Quality. Oh man, sorry. And Joel Coots had a moment there. Had a spinner.
Oh dear.
He's had a spinner-rooney.
Oh dear.
Becca's in sector 1. Kevin is on track. I'm going to watch Kevin. He's had a couple of connection issues, but he is up and running. Let's see how he gets on his first lap here around Zandvoort in Total Impact Racing. Part of our reserve roster, and gladly took the opportunity to jump in, to dive in at the deep end tonight. But he did pretty well at the trials at Monza on Saturday, it had to be said. Evening, Brandon. How you doing, fella? Great race last night in Super Cup. Showed some superb pace. Zola says, WTF, Cod on P1. Yeah, I think he's got a ringer driving for him. I think he's got Findium driving for him or something tonight, I think.
Jorku, get out of the way!
He did just in time.
Come on, Kevin.
Come on, Kev. What can you do? What can you do? Kevin goes P19 with a 1:11.2. And that's his lap done. Norris is on a slow down lap. I think we could be pretty much done and dusted, actually.
Yeah, we done. Oh, except for Baker. Baker's up. He's up by 2/10.
Oh, Sticky Ryan's had a spin.
Oh, he's
invalidated. He has invalidated. Becker's had a spin there. I called him... What did I call him then? Baker? Becker?
You did.
Bicker? I don't know.
Potato.
Yeah. Aluminium. Tomato.
I think
you know what I'm
Yatesy
saying?
just got himself into Q2 at the last second.
He has, the 1:10.5. This is the problem, you see, with the telemetry screen. It's showing yes, everybody is finished, but people are still going. I think Norris... Is Norris still going around? No, Norris is definitely not on a flyer. Dragoon's out again. Man, he's struggling at the moment. He's not showing what he can do.
Adam's winding it up to cross the line. It just says what his best time is. I've got no other information.
Just outside. He was literally a smidge outside 4/100ths in the end. Brandon says, just let you know, Beer, next season I might be a lot slower. Oh dear, what, you going for? You going no assists, I reckon, Brandon. Is that the case? Let's give you a quick rundown there. Q1, COD fastest. Man, lightning from COD, 109.54. We've got TIR Watson with a 109.599. Exotic Pac-Man with a 109.8. Toddy with a 110 flat. And then we've got Beastie Barrel Set, Stiggy Ryan, Richie Bishop, Pat Tate, Mortars, Redman, Austin, Jorku, Yatesy and Tifosi all safely through to Q2. Dropping out of Q2, Norris, Becker, Grit, Kevin and Dragoon. So that is where we are at. Let's head back to the command centre really briefly before we start Q2. Yeah, so Brandon, what's the scoop, dude? Are you dropping down to? Well, let's say you're dropping down. Are you going to go completely no assist then? Is that the plan? Let me know in the chat. Ooh, Jimmy, it's looking a bit cloudier in Q2, mate.
Cooler tyre temperatures. Yeah, we like that.
bit less grippy. We like to see
less
that.
Tyre wear.
Toddy says he thinks it's going to be a dry race, full dry, luckily. And Richie did have a spin this first lap. Richie, we didn't catch it. You are safe. You are safe. Hey, new follow, Vulcan. Man, is that you? Oh man, I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're doing well, Vulcan. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Welcome back to the channel. Alrighty, we got
Adams.
Pat Tate, is it? Pat Tate.
Adams getting out early.
I wonder if they know something we don't. Is there rain on its way? Possibly. I don't think there is because people have got medium selected at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, doing fine. Thanks, Vulcan. Good to see you, my man. I hope you're having a really good evening wherever you are and whatever you're doing. But thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It's great to have your company. Brandon's coming onto a wheel from the pad. Okay. Good man. Yes, it will certainly improve your pace. Obviously, we know just how quick you are on the pad, but yeah, I reckon with the wheel you're going to be those guys you were racing with last night. You could be beating them for sure. Roy the Rip Goose says who's going to win. Oh man, I don't know. It
took me until the launch of this game to even get to grips with the wheel. I bought mine when Lockdown 1 started and we were still on F1 2019. And yeah, I was like 2 or 3 seconds a lap slower than I already was. And it just takes time.
It does take time.
Forget everything you know about the controller.
Yeah.
And just go right back to basics.
Actually, the two Ferraris at the moment on the route laps in formation, they're going to be obviously giving each other a tow, which is a good tactic. Very good. That's a very, very good tactic. Yellow's in sector 3. I don't know what that's for. Okay, here come the two Ferraris. Then we got Pat Tate. Is Pat Tate lead car? Yes, he is. We'll stay in broadcast actually. Just watch them come round. They're both out in the soft compound tyre. Yep. So be
Are they not a little bit too close?
Possibly, yeah, because one's going to be in the other one's dirty air. Just saw a lock up there from Watson going into turn 4. Yeah, they may be. You're absolutely right, Jimmy. I'm not sure what it's like the dirty air around here, but Watson's going to be surely getting a lot of turbulent air being kicked off the back of that lead Ferrari. Oh, Pat Tate has a wobble, and of course, if Pat Tate has an accident here, Watson could go straight to the back of him. I'm going to see both Ferraris out.
Yeah, there's no thinking time at that distance.
No. I was going to say something really bad, but I won't. Actually, I'm going to say it anyway. At the speed Pat Tate thinks, they could have 3 miles between them and it still wouldn't be enough time. Oh, I said it, Jimmy. I said it. Yes! He's going to hate me for saying that. I'm just kidding, Pat. I'm totally kidding, as you know.
I mean, from some of the setups I saw before I jumped on the stream tonight, I think there's quite a few high downforce setups, so I don't think the dirty air will have a huge impact, but I still think you need about a 2-second gap if you're going to be doing all that toe-in business.
Yeah, talking about toe-in, I wonder if I'm going to be getting the tow truck out tonight. Toddy, Beastie and Barrel set all through. Toddy 110 flat on the softs, Beastie 110 6 on the mediums. Mort's has gone through. I'm missing a bunch of cars because I stayed with the 2 Ferraris and they went straight to the pits, which has kind of wasted our time.
Absolute disgrace, disgusting conduct. Not illegal.
No, not illegal, not illegal. But corner cutting to get back to the start-finish line to get a lap in, Jimmy, is illegal, as you found out.
In all fairness, not that I have a defence, and it's not an excuse. I was literally just doing it because, well, I was just making myself laugh. I was just having a bit of bants, but yeah, I will take it.
You're absolutely right. You have no defence. Very reminiscent of Liverpool Football Club. You have absolutely no defence. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, but they are terrible at the moment. Right, on board with Tifosi at the moment. Okay, I just wondered why we got the yellow. I think it's just a car letting other cars through. We've got 2 Williams. Okay, yeah. Okay.
It says Jorku has left the session. Thankfully, he added me as a friend not a moment ago, so I am going to get him back in. Okie
dokie. Timer screens. Cod went through the 110.7 on the mediums. Mortars 110.2 on the... It's just gone through the 110.2 on the softs. We've stayed on board with Tifosi at the moment. Barrel set 110.9. Austin 111.3, all on the medium compound tyres. So the 2 fastest guys, naturally, on the softs. I will just catch up again with the chat momentarily. Just want to watch these first runs. Here we are watching John coming through the final corner, the banked part of the track, full beans all the way down to the checkered flag. What sort of time has he set? It's a 1:10.7 on the mediums, P4. That's interesting. Now the question is, we always ask the same question, Jimmy, are we going to see that domino effect? Are we going to see one person from lower down the grid bang on a set of softs, set a quick time, then see everybody else dive in? It's going to be interesting.
Round here, it's something that you do tend to see happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's just depending on how confident you feel on those mediums. Everybody wants to start on mediums, but yeah, it's just whether you can carry them over to Q3.
Okay, right. Yates done a 1:10.9 on the soft compound tyre. We've got a few drivers out. Where's Pac-Man?
He is on an outlap.
Got 2 Ferraris on outlaps, and again they're towing each other through by the looks of it, so we'll stay with the 2 Ferraris. Give me a chance to catch up the chat actually whilst we're on outlaps. Yeah, going back to the wheel situation, switch from pad to yield. Ionical says, oh, hang on, yellow's in sector 1. No, it's nothing. Ionical says, I got much worse when I moved to the wheel. Huge learning curve, but would not go back for anything. That's absolutely right. Zola says, yeah, it's like starting league racing again, or racing again. Yeah, absolutely correct. Brandon, though, you'll be fine. You just got to keep with it. I mean, I found it really difficult when I first went to the wheel, but now it just feels so natural. And I went to manual gears quite quickly as well, and now I couldn't do automatic gears. That would feel so alien.
Correct.
You know what I mean? As Pat Tate starts his flyer. Sykes says, I could have won last night if I didn't bottle quite. Yeah, you could have done. You started, P15, and in the end, you actually finished first on track and would have taken it had it not been for the penalty. So unlucky, dude. But you certainly gave those really quick esports drivers a real run for the money last night, that's for sure. There's some very entertaining racing. Got a bit squeezy at times at Retophilia, that has to be said. But it was good. It was a lot of fun last night.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I think Pac-Man got out of the way for our Baker, so he's doing a second outlap at this stage.
I wonder if he might just come in and put softs on then. Might not waste the tyres. Yeah, it's a possibility. Just watching Pat come through Sector 2, coming up to the chicane, the pointless DRS straight as I call it here. Watson, see, this was a bit smarter. Watson backed off a little bit on his outlap, so he's now about a good 10 car lengths behind, so he will pick up a genuine tow without the turbulent air. Yeah,
that's right about where I would want to position myself.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they fit in. Patek goes through now, the 1:10.5 in the mediums. Connor goes fastest, the 1:10 flat. He's half a second quicker than his teammate. I'm going to jump on board with Pac-Man. You know why, Jimmy? You know why I'm jumping on board of Pac-Man?
Nah, no idea.
It's time for a bit of music.
Our Baker across the line.
Pac-Man is motoring. Woo! But it's not a quick lap. It's P17. Our survey said. All right. I really thought he would have come in there rather than ruining those tyres, because he's doing another lap now. Okay, who have we got on flyers at the moment? What's Stiggy Ryan doing? He'll be on an in lap now, isn't he? Is he going to go for it now? He's going to come in and put softs.
His second flying lap?
Well, his first one wasn't the flyers, a 1:16.9, so I mean, he's only matched it in Sector 1, unless he made a mistake elsewhere in the lap.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
He might have had a moment through this tricky right-left here.
But Connor had a superb lap, a 1:10 flat, absolutely dominating his teammate.
Oh, invalidated.
That's unlucky. Okay. What about Pac-Man? Yeah, Pac-Man's on a flyer this time. He is pushing now. I should have got the music out now, really, for Pac-Man, shouldn't I, really? He kind of...
Do it.
You want to do it, yeah?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Everybody prepare
Pac-Man.
your drums.
And here he comes, Pac-Man, and it's a 1:10.8. Great lap there from Pac-Man. Superb stuff. That puts him in P9, but I think he's going to have to come in and put a set of softs on. Let's have a look at Austin. Austin on a flyer at the moment. Coming through to the long right-hander, 6th gear through here. You can just coast it and then plant it again. Let's see how he gets on. Oh, he's invalidated. That's unfortunate. Barrel Set is on a fly on the soft compound tyre. I think, actually, Syke, if you're in the chat, didn't you do laps around here without ever touching 8th gear? If you're in the chat, I'm sure I saw you do laps around here without even touching top gear, dude. If you can confirm that, because I've got this feeling, Jimmy. Apart from perhaps a start-finish rate, you do not touch 8th gear on this track. Well, you don't have to.
I can't. Yeah, I can't honestly think of any part of this track apart from the main straight where you'd need to be in.
Yeah,
8th.
Absolutely. Here comes here comes Barrel Set around the banked final corner, and he is going to come through on the softs with a 1:98, which is the fastest. I think we're going to see the crossover onto softs for mediums now. I think it is in everyone's interest. I think he was going to be looking to get into the top 10 shootout.
Yeah, keep an eye on Jewel Coot here.
Yeah, I'm on him.
He's lagging all over the place.
He's rubber banding. I can see him, mate. I'm on the broadcast cam, but he is rubber banding a little bit. It doesn't look too stable. But let's see how he gets on. Coming around. Yeah, go on, sorry, mate.
As long as it looks good from his on board, then that's all that matters.
Yeah, his car though is having seismic issues at the moment. It has to be said. But he goes through with the 1:10.8. That's P10.
Oh.
Who's on the flyer at the moment? Is Austin going again? No, he's invalidated. He'll have to come in quickly, pit and put a new set of boots on. Cod's on an outlap at the moment. Tifosi is on an outlap, but Cod, I think, is possibly... Is it Stiggy Ryan? Stiggy Ryan, is it? Okay, let's jump on board a Stiggy. Let's jump on board a Stiggy. Thanks for the host, Pumpy, earlier on. Sorry I didn't give you a shout out. Thank you so much indeed for the host, as you always do. A total committed member of the beer and kebab community. I thank you so much for tuning in tonight, all the way from the good old US of A. Really, really appreciate it. And don't forget, of course, US of A. If you want to know any more information about the TIR and beer and kebab and all the good stuff, hit that button, hit that link there. That takes you to our website. A lot of good stuff there. From my web guru, Puma Spec, no less, the webmaster himself. Okay, I think Sector 1's a purple timing glitch, isn't it? Because everyone seems to be setting fast, goes purple in Sector 1. I just think it's a glitch.
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh, hello, Joel Cute. I just saw Joel Cute coming to the pits at 3,000 miles an hour.
Race ban for the next race.
He didn't cut any corners, Jimmy, unlike you.
Oh, Baker's had a bit of a no. He's not had a wobble. It's just my bandwidth.
Okay,
Go on, Baker.
P7 for Stiggy. Now he's taken a gamble there that people aren't going to go too faster behind him, and I think that is a risk. That is a real risk. Here comes Cod on the
Come
softs.
on, Coddy.
Coddy Waddy, as Jimmy calls him now. Cod goes through the 197. Yeah, fastest in Q1 and Q2 so far. I tell you what, Stiggy Ryan's in a bit of trouble here.
Tifosi.
Here comes John. Johnny Boy goes through, and he goes P2 the 197. I think Stiggy's going to be out.
But is he going to be out?
He's going to be out qualifying. out, yeah. Beastie is Sector 2. I think he's my next one because Redman's just about to start a hot lap. Come on, finish your game.
Beastie's next.
Yeah, I think Stiggy's made a big mistake there. Unless it's part of his plan. It's a strategy. Beastie. Well, that's going to work for him because Beastie's just invalidated. He's going to have to go again, and this fuel light's on. I don't know if he's going to have enough fuel to do it, mate.
Oh, he aimed for the pit and missed.
Oh dear. Oh dear. On board Yatesy now. Then we've got Pac-Man just behind him, looking to get those bonus points by gobbling up the ghosts. Right, here comes Yatesy.
Pac-Man.
Can he get himself through? Yes, he goes P8 and P8. Pac-Man. Is Pac-Man going to go quicker? No. It's a word to that. Right, Redman and Austin are on flyers at the moment. Redman's matched his time. So Stiggy Ryan is out, which is a bit of a surprise unless it's part of his strategy. He is definitely out of qualifying. Currently sat in P11. Richie's on the cusp as well, the 110.5. He is very, very vulnerable. Pat Tate switched over to the soft and is now out on a flyer, which is very, very wise. Here comes Redman around the final corner. Target times are 110.5. Can he get inside it? No, he is just outside.
Wow.
Austin, though, has found quite a bit of time in Sector 2. Sorry, in Sector 1. Is he going to be good enough to get through? Where's Beastie? I think Beastie's in front of him, isn't he? But Beastie...
He's not going quicker.
No, he's not. Nowhere near quicker. I think he's out of fuel, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I think really now it's between Austin and Jewel and Richie Bishop to see who goes through. Pat Tate goes through the 109.6. The Pitbull.
Austin. Come on, Austin.
On board of Austin. Target times are 110.5. This puts Rich out. If he gets it, and he does by 3/100ths of a second. Apparently Rich has put in the chat he doesn't care. And Jewel, though, he's on the run at the moment. He is 3/10 up on his previous time. Target times are 110.537. This will put Austin out of qualifying and put Jewel through to the top 10 shootout. Has he got enough? It's going to be close. 110.5 to target. It is. Oh! Ooh. He's done it by 3/1000ths of a second. Wow. Wow, he has done it by the skin of his teeth. He has got himself through to Q3.
Wow, that's insane.
Wow, that was so close. Oh, great stuff, guys. Look how close it's there. Julku, Austin, Senna, and Stiggy Ryan. 4 cars covered by 6/100ths of a second, Jimmy.
And the entire field separated by a second.
Wow.
On this go-kart track.
Yeah, it's going to be a highly competitive, entertaining race, that's for sure. Let's give you a quick rundown then. Pat Tate then fastest in Q2, the 109.6, with Cod and Tifosi right behind him. Bowset 4th, Pac-Man P5. Just a 10th and a half covering the top 5 guys. It's so tight there. Connor Watson gets through comfortably on the mediums.
Watson for the win.
Yeah.
Watson's
just become the favourite, I think, provided he can stay out of trouble. Mortars, Toddy, Yatesy and Joel Coot. Yatesy, a good run there in his first official race in a permanent seat in Div 4, getting that Alpha into Q3. And then we've got Austin, Richie, Sticky Ryan, Beastie and Redmond missing out on Q3. But as you said, Jimmy, look how close that is. Man, oh man, oh man. This is going to make for one hell of a competitive race. That is for sure. Zola was tickled by your go-kart comment in the chat.
I'm here all evening.
Oh, Jimmy's
all day.
Yeah, Jimmy's he's a one-line wonder. And I do wonder why he says anything in one lines. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't have any children that I know of.
What's that got to do with one-line wonders?
Oh, dad jokes.
Oh, right, got you. Actually, it's a shame Telfie's racing in Division 5 because I'm missing his really crappy jokes. Come on, Telfie, hurry up and crash in Division 5, mate, so you can come and destroy my chat with your terrible jokes. Just kidding. Richie says, I don't want to start on the softs, to be honest, and Grit calls him out. He says, sounds like bullshit, Bish.
Quit your jibber jabber.
Yeah. Hey, Shannon! Zombie Kira, welcome! Hola! Nice to see ya. Nice. Got a couple of cars coming out. Oh, there's Pat-Man. Shall I put the music on for Pat-Man?
Oh, yeah.
He comes out the pits. Yay! Oh, he's dead again. That's what you're going to get. 2 seconds, because he's not the lead car. I want my lead car. It is an AlphaTauri, which means it's got to be Mortars. Let's see how he gets on. So, technically, if they didn't want to use the softs in the race at all, Jimmy, they could actually do 3 runs here in Q3. The track is short enough. It all depends what they want to do.
Yeah, if you can cut corners well enough, you can definitely get 3 runs.
Yeah, or a quali ban. Whatever floats your boat. Shannon says, "Where's Mr. Joe tonight?" Joe, he just said he's not available tonight. Joe, he messaged me first thing this morning saying he couldn't make it tonight, so he's not here. Telfie has crashed. Yes, the commentator's curse worked, Jimmy. People just put up in the chat. Telfie has crashed in Div 5. Come on, Telfie, come on in. Give us the bad jokes, man. Oh man, that's the very see. Always here on Burn Kebab TV, I always make history, ladies and gentlemen. I can now do comment. I'm that damn good. I can do commentators' curses on other people's streams. How good is that? This is what I'm talking about.
Are you psychic?
Psycho, sidekick, or you my sidekick? I don't know.
All of the above.
Yes, in answer to all 3. There we go. Just on board of Mortars at the moment on his first run on the AlphaTauri. Of course, naturally, soft compound tyres across the board. Let's see how they get on. I will catch up with the chat in a minute. Don't forget, anyone new to the channel, hit that follow button. Let me know who you are so I can give you a good shout out. I'm not seeing a timestamp for some reason in my chat. I don't know whether good old Twitch is having a bit of a fit tonight. I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any times as I'm looking on the stream.
No timestamps tonight.
But we're all here, so that's the main thing. Mortars?
Okay, Mortars P1, 110-2. He's P1 because he's the only car out there. Right, okay. Where's Connor?
Watson with a gearbox glitch?
He's okay on mine.
I hate it.
He's got Tifosi or Red Bull or Jill Coop behind him even. Watson, 196. Tifosi goes P3 with a 110.5. Oh, they're all flying through. Let's have a look at card notes. It's Pat-Man.
Toddy Woody?
Pat-Man. Toddy Woody goes 110. Pat-Man with the 110.5. Jill Coop with the 110.5. Toddy, that's just a warm-up lap, I think, for him. Yates is about to go through with a 110.6. That's P6.
Here's Coddy Woody.
Here comes Cod. Here comes Haddock. The fishy-fingered wonder.
Ooh,
he was quick in his
Barracuda.
He did that. Was that Hart? Was it? Who did that song? Barracuda. I think it was, wasn't it?
No, idea.
Yeah, I think
it was in Shrek. That's all I know.
Yeah, I remember that.
Tifosi.
Let's see how he gets on. He's got Pat Tate just behind him. Tifosi goes P3, 110.2. Pat Tate goes second fastest for the 198.
Oh, it's a Ferrari party.
It is a Ferrari party on the first, but Toddy's going again. This is Toddy's proper run. He was just just tuning things up the last time around. Yeah, I'm not seeing the timestamps tonight. I think Twitch has got a problem. I can't say Twitch is the problem because I get into trouble for saying things like that. Well, here comes Toddy. Nice camera angle from Cody's. 197. Toddy goes P7. Stonking lap. Everybody else will be coming into the pits, I reckon. They're all diving in.
And breathe. And relax.
There we go. There we go. Go, 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 go. Is it showing up on the stream? No, it's not. Yeah, we've got something.
Absolutely not. No, nothing.
Hey, what is up with Twitch tonight? Just checking the chat setting my end, actually, because nothing happening.
I'm literally just going to type the time in right now.
Thank you.
21:46.
Thank you, my man. Thank you, my man. Because I have no idea what's going on here. All the icons are on, but occasionally we do get glitches. We do get glitches with the old the Twitch. But there's nothing glitchy about DJ Apex, who's just cheered 1,500, 1,600 biddies. DJ, superstar.
Bloody hell.
What a superb cheer. Now, that's a cheer and a half. You can hear that cheer 300 miles away up here in Sunderland. That's how loud that cheer was, ladies and gentlemen. Can anyone even attempt to try and beat that? The challenge is set to the chat. Beat DJ 1,600. Come on. Someone out there must have the balls to try and take him on. But DJ, joking aside, that is incredibly generous with the gifted subs last night as well. You are, as always, a goddamn superstar. Thank you so much, brother. Really, really appreciate it. Wow. Okay.
Round two. Deep breath.
Mortis is our lead car by the looks of it. Just got a Williams coming into the pits, I think. Yes. Ali Lou says, I saw Steve Austin and I thought he was commentating with you. Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin is my cheerer, my lead cheerer. With a bit of have a drink on me in the background, of course, for the jingle. Shannon says, dreading the track you're choosing for Thursday's track trial beer. Don't choose Monaco. Oh dear. Never say don't choose to me. Because you know what you're gonna get.
Red button? I didn't press no red button.
I don't know actually, but what we're going to do for Thursday, we'll do 225s again for sure. But I'm not sure which tracks. I would like to do a street circuit though, to be fair, but probably something like Singapore. We might do Singapore as one of the tracks. Yeah, DJ's got it. Monaco night, full wet, and it's raining. Yeah, night time. Yeah, no assists as well. Absolutely no assists. And you've got to do,
is quicker.
Okay, this is cool. And also you've got.
It
Mortars. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's get on board with Pac-Man. Pac-Man, you know what's happening. You want to hear some waka waka? Okay.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh man, he's motoring. Look at those points he's gobbling up. 5,000, 6,000. Oh dear, oh dear. Great lap from Pac-Man. Okay, it's enough Pac-Man. He is purple sector 2 though. Looks like he's going to be on for a good lap here. Can he nail this final sector? I tell you what, Jimmy, he almost went flying off, didn't he?
I think he's backed out and he's going to go again now.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, you're right. He has backed out. Or has he? This is still quick. No, he's coming in the pits.
Diving in.
With a gearbox glitch.
Oh!
At 300 miles an hour.
Race ban.
Yeah, the other caveat for Thursday night's track trial is front wing camera only as well. I think that's only fair, don't you think, Jimmy?
Front wing camera.
So that's no assist, Monaco, full wet at night with front wing cam only. I think that's a fair call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a very, very, very fair call. Now, I'll probably do Singapore, Shannon, and one other track as well. Hey, Findium's in the chat. Hey, how you doing, brother? Esports superstar, ladies and gentlemen. Findium, top driver. Put on another great show last night in the Super Cup with another consecutive victory. The guy is on fire, I'm telling you. I want to go and see him race sometime. Good to see you, brother. How are you? Thanks for tuning in tonight, by the way. Hope you're having a great evening. As we're watching Tifosi coming through Sector 1 on his second run in Q3. Did a 1:10.2 on his first fly here in Division 4. What can he do? Purple Sector 1.
He is flying right now.
He is. Let's see how he gets on. Now, again, this is the pointless DRS, straight as I call it, making his way down the chicane. I just think there's no point having a DRS there. There really isn't. Comes through the chicane, gets back on the power again. Let's jump on board for a bit of POV as he comes through the back section of the track. 2 corners to go. He's got the right-hander. You've got to be careful on that inside curb. Ooh, ran a bit wide there. Picked up a bit of kitty litter, but survives. And now he's motoring through that final banked corner on the power. What time can he set? And he's gone quicker. He's gone with a 109.865, which is 4/10 quicker.
He'll be disappointed. That last
he lost a little bit,
really
didn't he?
Cost him.
Yeah, I reckon he could have lost a provisional pole there because his left rear just kicked up a bit of kitty litter as he went through. Yeah, for the Zandvoort Cheetah's corner. Talking about the Zandvoort Cheetah, here he is, Captain Birdseye himself, TIR Cod. He's been very quick so far in the first 2 qualifying sessions. Can he back it up here? He's backed off now. He's backed off this particular lap. So we'll jump off him and we will go with, I think is it Toddy? Yeah, it's Toddy.
Toddy's on outlap right now.
Yeah, just about to start his flyer.
Yeah.
Yonicat says, all that camera would see is wing parts everywhere. Oh man, I'd have to get the ambulance and tow truck out there, wouldn't it? It would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it? Monaco at night, full wet, no assists, front wing cam only. And that's just for the track trialists.
So Toddy's backed out. I think he's saving for next lap.
We'll go on Pac-Man. He's on the flyer. But you know, sorry guys. You know, if I'm on Pac-Man, I've got to play it.
Them's the rules.
Here he is, Pac-Man. He's flying. He's just killed a ghost. Oh man, he is motoring. Come on, Pac-Man, you can do it, my son. Of course, second race in Division 4. Had a good showing in China last week. Was really, really, really on it. Let's see how he gets on. Nice and smooth there through the left hand. You've got to try and avoid that inside curb because it will spit your car out. Coming through the chicane, you can use the inside curb quite aggressively, but you've got to try and watch that outside, that left-hand curb, because it's a raised curb and it will make the car spin around. Just feathers a car through the final couple of corners, and here he goes. Full beans, absolutely flat out here. What time can he set in his second one? 1:10.5. He's going to be inside that, I think. Yeah, 1:99. That puts him in P6. We've got Yatesy coming through. Yatesy was slightly down. Has he improved? No, he's down by 0.3. Did not improve. Okay, we've got the 2 Ferraris on flyers at the moment. Checker flag has come down, so the guys can complete their laps. Pat Tate is the lead car. He is slightly up. Watson was actually slightly down at his Sector 1 split. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is for pole position. Adam though is purpled Sector 2 by the looks of it. Yeah, if that's legit. Obviously, Watson, though, is drafting him. He's trying to get that toe. But here comes Pat on his final run down. Currently in P3. Can he stick that Ferrari on the front row? We're about to find out. Target time of 1:09.6. And he's there. He's P2. He's P2.
Goes quicker.
Connor goes quicker again with a 1:09.6. Here comes Barrel Set, I believe. Barrel Set, what can he do? 1:10.2 was his first lap. He's going to be inside that. Pow! He goes P1 with a 1:09.5. Great lap. Great lap. And what about Toddy? Toddy's on the flyer. Toddy was up as well. Has Toddy got pole? 1:09.4. Cod. Oh, the times are flying. Cod's in Sector 3. Pac-Man's coming through again. Pac-Man goes P4. Great lap. And it's all now down to, I think, Cod. What can Cod do? Is he on a fly? No, he's backed off. Toddy has got pole. Is that what I think it is? Is that a Williams front row lockout?
Yes.
Wow.
Come on.
Holy schnitzel. When was the last time you saw that? 1994? Wow.
Oh, I reckon it would have been the Ralph and Juan Pablo era, surely.
Woo.
So
Williams
I
1,
discovered
2.
something a few months ago about the old school Williams. They used to churn out 1,400 horsepower, those BMW power units, and they were only good for one lap.
Oh, man. Let's give you a quick rundown. Look how tight it is, though. Toddy gets P1 with what a great lap. I think it's his first ever pole in TIR. Great lap there. Barrel Set, Williams lockout. Superb job. Watson 3, Pac-Man 4. Admin P5. Cod in P6. Tifosi in 7th. Mortars 8th. Joel Coot 9. Yatesy in P10. There's less than half a second covering the top 8, Jimmy. This is going to be sensational. Toddy and Bowser there, congratulations on your qualifying. Guys, that was superb. Let's go back to the command centre. Wow. Legendary. Right, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take a quick break, so please do not ready up. We are currently at 21:56. We're going to go a little bit later tonight. We're going to ready up at 10:05, so please, nobody ready up in the chat, because we're going to play a highlights package from last week's China Grand Prix. So that's in the chat. We're looking at going at just a smidge around 5 past. And in the meantime, I'm going to mute the mics, leave you guys with Jimmy, and we're going to play a highlights package from last week's classic Division 4 Grand Prix at China. We'll be right back. Welcome to Beer and Kebab TV's highlight reel. Tonight we're going to take a look back at last Monday's classic Division 4 clash around China. Go, go, go! And I tell you what, Sticky's got a great start. Look at the Ferrari. Connor Watson making an early move on Pac-Man coming up to turn 1 as they come round this long tightening corner. It looks like Sticky Ryan's got the high ground there. He's going to stop. And let's have a look at what's going on in the mid-pack as well. It's not looking too bad. 2 cars going side by side. Got the Renault. Renault's lost an end plate. Cod's lost an end plate. And Austin has got a 5-second penalty for colliding with Toddy. And we've got a safety car. Wow. Ladies off. It's Norris has had a spin or a contact. No damage, so we can continue. Let's have a look at Austin. Austin. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We've got Julku and Austin side by side. Jul having a good long look there, but Austin just about covers him off. I think also Senna and Tate will stay. Oh, and Taface has gone wide, and Pat Tate's going to go through, is he? Yeah, it looks like he's going to get. Oh, great move by Pat. Opportunistic move there. Saw Johnny go a little bit wide and thought, thanks to steal Kenzie's catchphrase. Thanks very much. I'll have a bit of that. Moves himself up into P11. He get the job done with a bit of DRS coming down to the braking zone. He's just got to make sure he doesn't outbrake himself.
We'll stay
with the cams, giving each other room. That's good drive. But Bowser's come back at him. Oh, this could be tight coming into the final corner. Cod might have to yield this one. He does. Bowser, great defending. Recovers the position. Oh, good stuff. Joe's in the pits. Drops those tyres. We've got Toddy and Dragoon. Dragoon gets the job done because Toddy's come into the pit. Sticky Ryan, a grit. Oh, it's contact. All the banging wheels. Oh, Grit's not giving us one up, but his car's drifted wide. Sticky's going to probably get the job done. I think Grit's going to have to yield. Grit's going for a switchback, but hasn't quite got the traction out the corner. Man, that was close racing with a bit of the old elbows. Stuck out for good measure. Job done, and Pat-Man's right in there as well. Oh, what a bat we've got to go. And Pat Tate and Cod, but Cod's coming back at Pat Tate. Oh, my word. It's the DRS train, guys. Thanks, Ozzy. Wow, it's all happening here. It's all happening. Beastie's in the pits as well. We've got Tifosi and Cod's coming in. Tifosi's coming in. Wow, Cod left that one late.
Oh, Baker just got a very soft penalty there. Very soft.
And here comes Sticky Ryan on Pat Tate. He's just about to ruin Pat Tate's day, but Pat goes late on the brakes and has to bail out. Stanley bomb. A reverse Stanley bomb. Oh, Sticky's left the session, mate. Can you bring him back in quickly?
Yeah.
He's disconnected.
Yeah.
On Adam. Adam's got DRS. Adam goes defensive. Patman's going to look to just try and swing it on the outside. Adam's not really giving them the room there, Pat. You've got to give him the room, and that's not an end plate. That is going to be stewards because Pat Tate, I feel that Pat Tate's squeezed in there. There comes Watson on Patman. Patman is, though, trying to resist. Connor giving lots and lots of room. He's looking for a switchback move now. No, he sticks to the outside. He's going to go for straight line speed coming up to the last corner. Who is going to yield here?
Oh, I don't like it. Oh.
They got through safely. A bit of wheel banging, but they got through.
Numo, I saw that.
Yeah, this game is broken. And Joe goes at the inside of Becker. Becker's going to try and hang it in there. Dragoon's left to say, contact there. But I think Joe's got the high ground. Joe's going to get the position done, and he does. He moves himself up into P4. Good. Stepping on fresh softs now. He's going to be all over the back of Norris. He's going to probably try and get a move done before she came round the outside. Let's have a little look before the right-hander. Here we go. Is he going to sweep round? He goes for a switchback move. That's smart driving, and he's got the traction out the corner on those fresh tyres. Job done. Thank you. Bow set Norris. Three-way dance coming down to the hairpin. Who's going to have the ball?
Hitting? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to. Yeah.
Ancient.
Yeah. His tyres nearly as old as Shaggy. And now they're saying
Joe
something.
Numo. Joe Nuo on Pac-Man.
Joe's getting the job done. Just got to stay in this battle here. It's a three-way dance coming through the final corner. Make that almost a five-way dance. They are nose to stern coming to start lap 21.
Sing on those
making it stop,
ancient horns.
The ancient horns. Let's drop. Here comes I Adam at the inside at turn 1. This is a ballsy move if we can get this one done. Battle Set's going to try and hang it in there as much as he can. Oh, they're still side by side. But I think Battle Set is going to yield this one, and Pat gets the job done. But Battle's going to try and come back, but Pat covers the line coming out of the corner. Good job, that one. And now Redman might have a run at both of them here with a bit of DRS. Has he got the straight line speed though now for Tory? Oh, look at this, coming towards turn 1. He's running out of road, he's running out of road, he's running out of gaps. Oh man, it's so tight. Wow, and Tafosian Cod still going at it. Wow, this is great driving, guys. Clip this one, you know what to do. Oh, easy Tigers, easy Tigers. Wow, and Cod defending for his life. And here comes Redman at Julku again, side by side, coming down turn 4. Who is going to give ground here? Wow, brave driving. And they're still going for it. Oh my word, look at, bit of a snap of oversteers, he hits the curb. Julku manages to recover that position.
Oh, still not done.
Still done. He's sending it down the inside. Oh, look at this. They're still side by side. Wow, this is going to be one long montage. This is going to be one long highlight reel here. They're still side by side, giving each other a ball. Redman a bit off the track there. Jump on board this one. Is Santa going to get the move done? Oh, they're so close. Jesus Christ, they were so close. Becker late on the brakes, trying to hold position. Richie's going for a switchback move. As he got traction out the corner, they're going to be side by side coming into the last corner. Who is going to give ground here? Surely Becker's got a yield. Surely. Oh man, that was so close. Cod's jump on board of that battle. Bit of DRS for Redman. Cod's defending to the inside. Who is going to brake late? They're both pretty much braked at the same time. Cod holds his line. Redman gives lots of room. They're still side by side. I think Redman might just have the high ground. Cod's going to have to yield this one. And he does. Look at Pat Tate all over the back of this. Let's jump on board from Pat's POV. Wow, it's all happening. 3 laps to go. Cod going at the inside of Redman. Oh, and Cod had a moment there. Now Pat Tate's going to take advantage of this. Pat Tate and Cod. Oh, they're banging wheels, and Pat Tate has to bail out in a hurry.
Redman.
Cod's having a look at Redman here. Pat's going to be sniffing in the background to see if he can take advantage of any slip-ups. Oh, Pat's so late on the brakes. Redman's gone deep now. Cod might have the rod on him here. Yeah, Cod's going to get the high ground. What is Pat Tate going to do? He's got no ERS. Oh, he's gone to the back and lost an end plate. He got too close. He got too close to him. He comes up to the final corner. He's going to take the checkered flag first, but does he stay first? The gap is 5.8. Oh man, this is going to be so close. Stiggy crosses the line first, but here comes Connor. Does Connor get him on penalty countback? We're about to find out. I think he might have just done it. He does. He's done it. Joe Numo is going to cross the line in P3, but does he stay there? Pat-Man crosses the line P4, but Rich could jump them both. He does. Richie jumps the lot of them and finishes P3. GG's. Harry, what a drive he. Okay, ladies and gents, that was some highlights there. A little highlight package of last week's classic Chinese Grand Prix, courtesy of the Division 4 Speedsters. It's time to go racing. You know what time. Let's do this. Let's ready up. Let's go racing. We've got a lot of racing to do around Zandvoort tonight. A twisty, turny, tight track. Overtaking's an absolute premium. Completely different to China. It's going to certainly test out the driver skills tonight, that is for sure. But let's do this. Okay, let's catch. Don't forget, anyone new to the channel, hit that follow button. Let me know who you are so I can give you a very, very warm welcome to Beer and Kebab TV. And to everybody, as always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for making Beer and Kebab TV your home on a Monday evening. I really, really appreciate your support and company tonight. It's great to have you all with us here as we're about to embark on some classic racing. Findium with the follow. Welcome, dude. Man, you want to see this guy race, fellas. If you don't, obviously you've heard of most guys who race F1 have heard of Findium and the likes of Sam McCabe and all the other top tier drivers. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. Check out their racing on the various leagues as well. Some top quality racing. Right, let's go back trackside because we're just about to start the formation lap. Roland, good to see you, fella. How you doing?
Oh, no.
What's up?
I think that is the race start.
Whoa, what's happened? Did you not put the formation lap on? You flipping plonker.
Sorry.
Sack him. We are racing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I saw a Force India lagging. That might have been Jill. Here we go. Oh man,
Oh, no.
Becca's been disqualified. You have really ballsed up, dude. I might be restarting this. I'll see what the consensus is. I might be restarting this because Jimmy forgot to put the formation lap on. Let's see how he gets on. The cars are going now. I think we can. I think we can rock and roll. I think we can rock and roll. I'm going to get tyre choices. They've got the tyre choices up on the screen. As you can see, it is an absolute nose to stern fest around here. Here we go. So Barrel Set is our race leader. Connor Watson P2, Toddy P3, Pat Tate P4, Cod P5, Patman P6. We've got Tifosi in P7, Mortis P8, Bitstiggy, Ryan in P9, and Yatesy P10. Let's have a quick look at the time, the position changes. There we go. That's how it's been. We've got Dragoon making a move on Redman. I think he's got the move done going to chicane. That's a ballsy move from Dragoon, but he gets the job done, moves himself up into P16. Becca's going to be fuming, and rightly so. Austin with Julkoot making their way through turn 1, but Julkoot holds him off. Let's get back to the main telemetry that I like to use. There we go. Grit and Redman. Redman is struggling in those hard tyres. He has not got any temperature into that yet. Jimmy, you've gone awfully quiet, dude.
Well, I don't know what you want me to say, to be honest. You know, I made a mistake. I hold my hands up.
We just keep going.
You know, everybody makes mistakes. So, you know, I apologise, but there's nothing I can do about it now.
Yeah, well, basically the guys are racing. So if they're racing, if for example several cars have decided not to turn up or just pulled off the track, then I would quite happily restart. But as everyone is racing, then we are racing. It's the only fair way to do it. Gandhi is in Division 5, by the way, Mrs. Gandhi. Let's jump on board with Mortis. He's all the way back through to Fosi. Of course, DRS is activated this lap. We've got a bit of a gap back from Kevin Eilater down to Beastie. Right, okay. Beastie and Norris were going slow because they thought it's a formation lap. Right, have you got a screenshot of the qualifying positions, Jimmy? Did you get a screenshot?
I didn't know. There's no way I can.
We're going as is. Oh, I made a call. We're going as is, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go then, lap 3. DRS is activated, but it's one huge train all the way back to Yatesy for the first DRS. We've got Julkoot and Austin still battling for P11, P12. Austin might be having a look at the inside here. No, Julkoot just covers him off, coming into the right-hander. I can't restart it, guys, because I haven't got qualifying positions. All right, so can we please just leave it now? Thank you. It is what it is. All right, lap 3. We're about to start lap 4. The Williams, though, are going well. It is Williams 1 and 2, Ferrari 3 and 4. We've got the Renaults in 5 and 6. Man, it's all in tandem at the moment. Tifosi in P7. I'm looking for the closest battle here, and it basically is every car by the looks of it. So we'll go on board with the leaders as they come through turn 3, making their way to the tricky turn 4, where you've got to watch the traction coming out the corner. Otherwise, you can quite easily swap the car around. But so far, it's all looking pretty good as they make their way through there. Cod there in P5, Pacman P6, Tifosi P7, Mortis P8, Stiggy Ryan in P9, Yatesy in P10, Julkoot P11 with Austin. Those two have been squabbling right from the get-go. I'm not too sure what the strategies are. I should imagine it's the one-stopper, Jimmy.
Yeah. What I've done, I've jumped onto the Twitch stream and just selected the videos page. I'm gonna see if I can get some kind of screenshot just to try and make it fair for everybody. Yeah,
they're already more than 10% through the race, mate. Now, if we'd had that information earlier, we could have gone for a restart. But I'm not going to restart on lap 5 now. It is what it is. Stiggy Ryan on the back of Mortars there. Stiggy, though, of course, on a medium compound tyre, so he'll be going a bit deeper. We've got some action at the front there. I think there's just been a change of leader at the front. Toddy's got the jump on Barrel Set, I believe. I thought Toddy was already in P1. Anyways, now has Austin finally got the job done coming into turn 1? He has. He's finally got the move done on the racing point. That was important for Austin because he was being held up there. Now he can go racing after Yatesy. Sorry, guys. It's 10:15. I'm not waiting any longer. Some of us have got to be up for work in the morning. If you don't like it, then it's what it is. I've made the call, and we're sticking with it. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Okay, then moving back to the action, because everybody is racing and everybody is racing hard and fair. Let's have a look at this battle down at P16, P17, Dragoon and Redman. Of course, Dragoon did get the move done on Redman a couple laps ago, but Redman is staying right with him. He's got Grit and Norris right behind him. So let's just stay with this one for a minute. There's not been a lot of overtaking so far. Oh, we've got a... Dragoon's made a mistake there, and I think Redman could be going through around the outside. Dragoon's trying to hold it in there, but I think Redman's got the job done. He'll have a little bit of DRS as well. Or does he? No, he doesn't, but I think he's in a hold position here. Dragoon's having a look in. Oh, Dragoon, they're going for a switchback move. Into chicane. Ballsy stuff from Dragoon. Get the clips going, guys. That is a very, very good overtake from Dragoon, and it was important he got that move done. But we're going to jump on board, though, with Redman's car, because I want to have a look to see if Redman's going to have a run at him here on this, going down towards the start-finish straight. Here we go. Oh, Redman's lost it. Oh, and it's game over for Redman. He lost it coming out the final curb. It's game over, and we have a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Redman has lost it on the exit of the final corner, and I think I'm going to have to get the old ambulance out, you know, because that looked pretty damn nasty.
I just want to give a shout out to Findy. You know, as I said, I do apologise to everybody watching, everybody participating. You know, it was a genuine mistake. I hold my hands up. But Findy did say, formation lap doesn't matter too much, equal to all. They had 6 minutes and 5 red lights to get ready, so no one can blame that. Thank you, Jimmy. And I'm going with you. And talk about, not a commentator's curse, but a chatter's curse. Massey comes in and says, I'm here to support Redman. At the very instant, Redman plants it in the wall. Oh, man. That, oh, you couldn't time that better. That's almost a Benny Hill moment. Right, I've had the ambulance out. It's not looking so good, mate. So do you know what? I need to get the tow truck out to remove this vehicle because it's going to be getting in the flipping way. Holy schnitzel. Be right back. Oh, guys. Everyone got a winch spare? I need a winch. His car's in the way. I need to get it moved. Sorry, Redman. Can you move your car, please, mate? Yeah, you're parked up in a dangerous position there in the middle of the track. Yeah, alright, cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Alright, I've got work to do. I need a safety car. Whew. Man. Let's get back to the main stream. Rightio then. Safety car conditions, and it's all happening here. Redman there died. Now, we've got a couple guys coming to the pits. Toddy came in and put a new set of softs on. That's an early call. Pat Tate with a set of mediums on. Cod's got the hard, so Cod will be going to the end on those tyres, as will Mortars. Patman's in for hards as well. Jimmy, got a question for you, right? Lap 7 out of 36. We're going to be running to about lap 9-10, the safety car. Will those mediums go to the end from, let's say, lap 10 to 36? Do you think that's doable, 26 on the mediums? I can't imagine they would, but I would need to have another practice or two around here to give you an answer for sure. I'm not too sure the strats. In fact, Carol's just said that saved everyone that got caught out from the no formation app. You're absolutely right. See, it's a perfect planning. The gods of safety cars smile down on the racing guru and he streams because just when I need a safety car to stop all the arguing, I get what I want, and we get a safety car. But yeah, it's all good now. People are making their various tyre choices. We're going to be doing, I'd imagine, one more lap. Safety car will probably come in the end of this lap it's on now, and it will give me a chance to catch up with the Chatteroony. And there he is, the Jinx himself, Massey. Good evening. How you doing, fella? How are you? Oh man, that was bad timing coming in there. Cheeseman says ERS management is the best way to pass on a straight. Yeah, that's probably a good call. That's a pretty good call. Yep. Bread Gaming is streaming the Div 5 race. They're going to be quite a ways into their race now. They've probably got about 10 laps left. I'm not too sure. Discreetly said regarding the restart chair position changes, I don't trust Codemaster for that kind of information. It'll have to be a screenshot of the qualifying things. It's a much of a muchness now anyway. So yeah, there we go. Just having a quick catch up in here. Yeah, Becca.
That's the only bad thing. Then again, though, to be honest with you, it was such a... The guys... The way I look at it is they had 6-7 minutes to be ready. They should be back at their wheels anyway, because we actually went a minute after the scheduled time, so 10:05 is the scheduled time. Safety car is coming in this lap, so Barrel will start backing the pack up now. Now, I don't think, Jimmy, if I've ever seen Barrel set in P1, certainly on the safety car restart, this is going to be new territory for him. It's certainly in TIR. Be interested to see how he gets on.
Ah, but when it was the old Div C, he pitted on lap 2 round Singapore, and he nearly stretched the hards the entire length of the race. And it wasn't until like the last lap that myself and a couple of others overtook him. So he likes being at the front.
Right,
he has done it.
And he's bolted. He's gone for it. Watson, Tifosi, and Sticky Ryan and Yatesy have gone with him as well. Caught Senna on the hop a little bit.
Oh,
And Sticky Ryan's got the inside Tifosi. He's going to get the job done. Is he? No, Tifosi's fighting back as they come through 2 and 3. Oh, Tifosi's on the grass. Oh, Sticky Ryan's on the race curb. That could have ended disastrously. And Yatesy is trying to go around the outside. Tifosi is going to run out of track there. He's going to have to yield that one, which he does. Man, that was a bit nip and tuck there going into 4 and 5. And in fact, I think I've just seen Findy in the chat absolutely burn Massey. Stay out of the challenges chat. Woof, that's a burn and a half.
Dragoon's going to go past Blackman. Oh, bloody hell.
Didn't see that one, unfortunately. Damn it.
It was just a bit of a wobble on Dragoon's part.
Tifosi and Yatesy going at it again. I think Yatesy's got the job done before the chicane. Tifosi has to go lay on the brakes.
Oh.
Man, he had a big lock up there trying to get that one done. And Toddy is got past Annihilator. Here comes Pat Tate on Annihilator. Let's watch this. Annihilator on his debut, of course. Kevin Annihilator, I should say. And he's doing a good job at the moment, holding up Pat Tate.
Oh.
Pat's going to have a run at him. Pat should get the job done here. No DRS, of course, until the next lap, I believe. But Pat Tate just on straight line speed on those mediums, making them count. Kevin giving plenty of room there. That's good racecraft there. And it's all about now for Kevin just not panicking, just sitting there, doing what he's doing, sticking to the racing lines, giving room where necessary. Cod there has got the inside of Austin through turn 4 and has got the job done, I believe. Okay, let's jump on board of Austin. And Cod's got past Mortis as well. Oh, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Aidan, by the way.
Now that Cod's got his hards up to temperature, I'm going to expect to see him surging forward. He's the top kind of new hard tyre runners.
He has got every chance of winning this race, actually. Austin having a look there at the back of Mortis. Mortis covers him off coming out of chicane. I'm trying to look to see where the moves are at the moment. Possibly, there's this. I'm going to stay with this one. Just keep an eye on Senna and Toddy. They're just in front of this train at the moment. Well, here comes Austin on Mortis. Mortis has lost the DRS, and Austin says, "Thank you very much. I'll see you a little bit later at the checkered flag, and I'll take P12." So now he's going to try and get back on board and start that battle again with Cod. It's a shame for Redman as well. He just lost it getting the power down coming out of the bank corner, which is easily done. And couldn't control the skid. Went into the wall, lost his wheel. It's most unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to go and have a look at Toddy and Senna, because Toddy is putting Richie under a lot of pressure. They are on different strats, so Rich, of course, is quite happy just to stay there in the mediums. Toddy pitted, of course, put the softs on, so Toddy is doing a 2-stopper now, which is going to make it a little bit interesting. Don't forget, anyone new to the channel, hit the old follow button, let me know who you are. Oh, Toddy had to bail out of the way. They almost went flying into the back of Richie Bishop there in the McLaren. They had to get out in a hurry. Up front, we've got a 3-way dance between Barrelset, Watson, and Stiggy Ryan. Barrelset on the softs.
Barrelset's pitting.
Yeah, it's probably about right for the softs, I think.
He's just gone screaming into the pits.
Why am I wearing sunglasses to the side? Because of my streaming. You can't see it. I've got my streaming light over there. And these aren't sunglasses. They're oh, what do they call them? What are those they're my reading glasses, but they have the variable lenses.
Bifocals.
Polarized. What's the word again?
Oh, they're polarizing.
Polarizing things. Yeah, they go light and dark depending on the lighting, and I've got because of the stream lighting and the green screen, I must have a strong light in front of me. Otherwise, you can't. It just doesn't work. So that's my answer to that. Simple as that. If you think I'm funny, you think I'm funny. I'm here to amuse you. You're absolutely damn right I am.
I love that film.
Great film, isn't it?
What am
Absolutely.
I, a clown? I'm here to make you laugh.
Quality.
Dragoon or Dragoon?
Oh, let's have a look at that.
Oh,
Hello,
contact.
spinner. Dual coot's off. So, has he got any damage? I want to get onto broadcast cam. No damage. Just a bit of a bruised pride, I think. Okay, where are we at then? Just waiting for the timing screen to unravel itself. Tifosi's in the pits, putting a new set of hards on. Let's go. Well, we've got a real battle here from Kevin all the way back to Pac-Man. Barrel set on new set of hards. So having a look at Norris here. Norris, of course, he's trying to go around the outside of turn 4. This is brave. Oh, he's got the move done, I think. Oh, superb move. That was a great move. That was ballsy, and he had to. That was also a good drive from Norris there. He saw him there, gave him the room to get him through. That was very trusting there of Barrel set, and moves himself up to P15. He is on a mission now on those hard compound tyres, but he is stuck, as you can see, in quite a bit of traffic. It's going to be interesting to see if he can feed his way through that traffic as we stay on board with this battle. We're currently lap 13 out of 36. We're making our way to around about 35%, 40% race distance as it stands. Caught up in traffic, Dex, really. It's just the timing of the pit stop.
Dragoon just launched himself over the car.
Just watching these cars in front here to see if there's going to be any changes. Just watching Mortars there. Just excuse me, move out from the side there of Austin, just to try and feint a move going into turn 1. We might even be looking for his breaking point. Now let's have a look at this big battle brewing up here. 3rd, 4th and 5th, Yatesy, Senna and Toddy. Toddy on a 2-stopper. Yatesy and Senna will be on 1-stoppers here. Let's see how they get on. We'll stay with this battle for the time being. In fact, what I'm going to do
is... barrel set!
Oh, barrel set and grip. Getting a bad camera angle from Cody's there. And Grip manages to hold him off.
A little bit of wheel tapping, but it was all good.
Going to stay with this battle?
Yeah.
Just momentarily. Tifosi picks up a 3-second time penalty. It's been relatively clean so far. Just 3 time penalties so far in the race. Barrel set, they needs to clear these guys. These guys are really hurting his race now. But Grit and Dragoon, though, they've got a long way to go before they're scheduled to pit. They're probably going to go to about 23 possibly before they pit. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Depends if they go soft or medium, and they're certainly 1-stopping anyway, barring accidents. Now Barrel should get a run at Grit here, even though Grit has DRS. It's just a bit of straight line speed, bit of toe. But look at this. Grit must be running a really low downforce because he just pulled away from him. So Barrel set is stuck again behind these guys, and you can see how much it's hurting his race, ladies and gents. He needs to find a way through somehow. This might be it, though. He's having a run here side by side with Grit. Who's going to blink first? It's a flat-out drag race down to the long right-hander, and I think Barrel set is going to get the job done. Grit backs off. So he's taken one guy. Now he's got to take Dragoon. And we're going to stay with this battle here as they come through the second right-hander, moving the way up to start sector 2. We've got a 90-degree left-hander. I wonder if he might send one here. No, Dragoon goes defensive into the corner, holds the race in line. Barrel set's going to have to wait. We've got this short DRS one. Can he try and get a bit of toe and then send one into the chicane? It's good. Yeah, I think he's going to go for this one. Dragoon gives space, and Barrel set yields. And he picks up a 3-second time penalty for his trouble as well. Let's stay with this battle. Barrel set needs a good exit out of this bank corner. Needs to keep the car tucked to the inside and then allow it to drift out. Okay, here we go. I don't think he's got the straight line speed to catch Dragoon on this particular lap. Up front, we've got to change. We've got to change. Here we go through turn 4, and Yates, he might just have got the move done. Oh, sorry, is that Toddy? No, that's Toddy, sorry, trying to overtake Yatesy.
Toddy,
My bad,
Toddy
my bad.
overtook him into turn 1, and then Yatesy fought back.
Oh, it's non-stop action here. You see, it's such a narrow track. This is what I mean. It's so hard to overtake. You've got to be really trusting in the other car.
And 9th through about 5th there, wheel to wheel.
And Senna, look at Richie Bishop. Oh, Senna's had a spin. Yeah, Senna. I think it was like a domino effect, like a concertina effect with Toddy and Yatesy. Yeah,
He's going to have dirty tyres as well. He's not going to be able to defend this.
Right, Barrel Set has got past Austin, I think. In fact, yeah, Richie's just going backwards. Oh, Dragoon, yeah, need to yield there.
Easy on, gents.
Easy, Tigers. Barrel Set, of course, on a relatively fresh set of hards. Dragoon on some fairly used rubber now. I'm used to see when Dragoon starts thinking about a pit stop. Won't be yet, though, I wouldn't think. Not for another 3 or 4 laps at the earliest, even if he goes onto the mediums. Up front, we've got Cod, Austin, Beastie. He's having a solid drive as ever. And Kevin on his debut, he's had a good long stint in those medium tyres. He's having a good race so far. Let's hope he stays there. Sorry, I've missed a ton of chat because the racing has just been nose to stern. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Really, really appreciate your support as always. Don't forget, anyone new to the channel, hit that follow button and let me know who you are so I can give you an official warm welcome to the channel. And once again, thanks for tuning in. Look how close Cod is getting to the back of Beastie. Oh, but the old back's a bit funky. Hey, Righty, how you doing, fella? Looking forward to watching that Div 5 stream back a little bit later on. Oh, Cod just ran to the back of Beastie.
There's nose to tail, and there's an end plate that's gone.
It is so tight, mate. It really is.
It's a Renault. Cod's left front end plate.
Yeah, I thought it might have been. We've got a DRS train here, so I think our friend Ozzy's got something to say. As Beastie goes up the inside of Kevin, is he going to get the move done? Oh yes, what a ballsy move from Beastie. Moves up to P3. Wow, Ozzy, what do you say? Thanks, Ozzy. You're a superstar. Right, Cod on Kevin. Here he goes. He's trying to find a way past Kevin, but Kevin's putting that car quite nicely where he needs to. Just rolls around the long right-hander. Very fast corner, 6th gear. Oh, big crash! Big crash! His motors has gone straight into Cod. Wow! And he's not dead, though, is he? But he took a hell of a... Oh, poor old Cod. His race has just been trashed. Mortars just carried too much speed into the right-hander and absolutely annihilated him.
Did he have a wobble?
No, Mortars just went straight in. I just saw this torpedo of a Haas. Wow, that was a big impact. And luckily, I'm pretty sure it was Mortars, wasn't it? Was it Mortars or was it Austin? I'm not too sure.
It was Mortars.
It was Mortars, yeah. Sorry, they're saying it was Austin, not Mortars. I thought it was Mortars. Wow.
Oh, okay.
But that was a hell of an impact. Yeah, I thought it was a Haas, but I wasn't too sure. Oh, poor old Cod, though. He's going to have to nurse that car back to the pits. Kevin Annihilator comes into the pits, makes his schedule stop, puts a set of hards on. But that was a hell of an impact. I mean, fair play to Cod that he managed to... there wasn't a DNF there. He kept the car out the wall. That was a big impact.
Yep. Righty's just said on the chat, "Oh F, that made me jump."
Yatesy on Norris. Oh, he's just went to the back of Norris, giving a little bit of a push through the corner there, it has to be said. These guys are really at it, they're really pushing hard. Norris P12, P11, we got Grit P10 and Dragoon P9 just in front. But Yates is on a fresh set of boots, you see, so he needs to clear this traffic as quickly as possible. The question is, when are the hard runners going to come in? If they want mediums, they can come in now. If they want softs, they're going to have to go another 4 or 5 laps at the least, I think. It was Austin, was it? Okay. Norris having a look. Oh, it's getting a bit feisty here. Yates is having a look. Oh, my goodness me. Jesus Christ, they're side by side. Who is going to give ground? Wow, and Yatesy gets the job done on Grit, moves himself up. That was a great move there because he was running out of time. He gets a toe on Grit. And he's off running again, but Norris will come back at him here with a bit of DRS, but I don't think he's going to be quite close enough going into turn 1. Toddy sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:12.6. Of course, fastest laps do count. Grit coming in, he goes onto the mediums. Okay, so he's just one stopping on the harder compound of tyres. It'll be interesting to see what Norris and Dragoon do, to see if they can stretch these hards out and go for a set of softs. It's quite an ask, but Yatesy needs to clear Dragoon as quickly as possible. Up front, Stiggy Ryan, great run the mediums. He has been flying. Pat Tate might have to stop again. It's all happening here. Wow. Gandhi! How you doing, my man? Hey, thanks. Cheers for the raid, Phantom. Really appreciate it, fella. I hope you guys had a great stream tonight. Yatesy at the inside gets the move done. Oh, superb drive. Excellent job done by Yatesy. He needed to make that move stick and he got the job done. Now he can concentrate on just going flat out for a few laps. Barrel set is all over the back of Patman. Watson has just got the move done on Austin for P5. Looks like those guys are on different strats though. Dragoon finally pits. It's probably mediums going on that. I don't think he can do the softs, but we'll have to wait and see.
It'll be a struggle. Oh, there's been an incident.
Oh, Yatesy's off.
Oh no, he's facing the wrong way.
Oh man, that's his race just gone up in smoke. Let's get back on board a barrel set. Man, it's all happening here. This is just, well,
kind of what you expect around here, to be honest.
What's the name of the league? Total Impact Racing. It's living up to the moniker. As Barrel set's trying to go, oh, that was a bit ambitious there from Barrel. That was a bit ambitious. That was a little bit too ambitious there, and he's paid a price. Meanwhile, Patman and Austin defending off the track, I think, almost there. Man, he's kicked up so much kitty litter, he generally looked like a cat who's just had a big poo.
Austin's got end plate damage.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to come in and pit. No, he's staying out. Mortar's been he's already killed Cod. He's now got his sights set firmly on Pat Tate. Hey, Phantom, how you doing, my man? I hope you guys had a good stream tonight over in Div 5.
Toddy on Tifosi.
Looking forward to watching that one. Toddy getting the move done, moving himself up to P10.
Kevin on Julku. Julku coming back to Kevin.
Oh, here we go through 3. Oh, that was always going to happen. 2 into 1 don't work. Yeah. Hard to attach blame there, to be honest. Yatesy is back running again. He's now all over the back of Grit. He might possibly go for a move here if he can carry enough speed, but we know Grit's running low downforce. So Grit does have a good bit of frontline speed here. Yeah, he's going to hold him off there. This is the battle for P14, P15. Yatesy just needs to take his time. It's difficult, isn't it? Because guys just lose patience around here because it's such a short track. Austin has got back past Patman again. So it's so hard to keep up with the action here, guys. It really is.
Fast.
Oh man, it's crazy. But thank you so much for tuning in, everyone, tonight. I really appreciate your support as always.
Mortars and Adam.
Wow, through turn 1. Oh, Mortars might just have the job done. He's got him. And Mortars is probably going to the end on those tyres. Pat is going to have to pit again, I think. I wonder if he's going to let his teammate through. His teammate's on fresh hards. The tactic for the Ferraris would be to swap cars now, I think. Let's just stay with this battle a little bit. Stiggy Ryan, though, meanwhile, is having a really good stint here, and he is stretching it out. He's going to go to a set of softs, a medium to soft strategy, which is some going around here, it has to be said. Jill Coot and Dragoon are battling as well, but I want to just stay with this one. I want to see if the Ferrari swap positions here momentarily. Let's just see what happens through here.
I don't think there are going to be any team orders in play, but yeah, there's a certain inevitability about that.
Tifosi there picks up a penalty. Okay. Yeah, sorry, chat. I've been trying to keep up. INR says a shit race for me in Division 5, no traction control. I need to practice that. Yeah, just keep sweating it, dudes. Keep sweating it. Some scrappy drop. Yeah, sorry.
They're saying on the chat that Baker's going to win, but I don't know. Watson's making some moves. I wouldn't rule him out completely.
Watson's going to. How long's the pit straight here? As Watson gets the move done on Pat Tate, moves himself up to P4. How long's the pit stop here, guys? Anyone know in the chat? And give us a bit of a heads up.
The consensus says it's 15 seconds, so he's got the gap. It will be an interesting one. Still
Yep.
12 laps to go, so...
Findium in the chat says, from now on, ERS starts playing a big role. Who has saved enough? Exactly. That wins and loses so many races. It's ERS management. People just use it. They hit that button and they just keep it held in. And before you know it, you've run out of battery. You know, and it's all about harvesting it properly. Just watching Barrel Set here with Pac-Man, of course. But that's that moment that Barrel Set had earlier on. That's cost him a little bit. We went for a bit of an aggressive move and paid a price. So that's as you were. Now Watson is all over the back of Mortars now. Of course, Mortars passed his teammate a couple of laps ago, so we'll stay with this particular battle. Right, Stiggy Ryan's in the pits. Now, keep an eye on that mini-map, ladies and gents. This is going to be close. Beastie, yeah, I think he's going to come out ahead. Yeah, he has got it. Now, barring mistakes here, Stiggy has got this one in the bag. Barring mistakes. As Watson gets past Mortars for P2. But Mortars is trying to hang it in there.
Just comes out in front. Well, it's like 3 seconds, but...
Yeah. There's a bit of a contact there between Watson and Mortars. They're going through turn 1. That's allowed Pat Tate to go back through again. Beastie comes in for the pits and puts a new set of softs on. So the 2 stoppers will all be looking at coming in now. I think still Austin's going to have to come in for a pit stop, I think, and Pat Tate, their tyres are going to be shredded at the end if they try and make those mediums last. Grit and Yatesy, they're still battling side by side. Oh, look at this! Haas versus Alfa Romeo through turn 4. Who is going to give ground? Yatesy might just have got the move done this time. He's got past him, moves himself up at a P13. That was an important move there for Yatesy. He's been stuck behind Grit for quite a while, to be fair. Up front, we got Pac-Man and Barrel Set, and I think Pac-Man has just overtaken him for P5, P6. So here we go then. Yeah, you would think now that Stiggy should pull away. Stiggy Ryan. That's our Baker, of course, for those in the chat. He should pull away now with those brand new softs on. But here comes Barrel at Pac-Man. Let's have a look. Side by side, coming down through towards turn 1. Where's his car? There it is. It looks like Barrel Set's going to get the move. Takes a nice defensive line through T1. Gets the job done. Fast slap of the race for Toddy, by the way. But Barrel Set is back on the charge again, moving up to P4. Pat Tate's in the pits. Austin's in the pits. Ooh, bit of a late lunge there from Pac-Man to turn 4. Bit of a torpedo Fiat move there almost. But Barrel Set holds position. So we'll keep an eye on that gap between Stiggy Ryan and Watson. It's now 4 seconds, but it is increasing. And commentator's curse notwithstanding, Stiggy Ryan really should wrap this one up tonight, depending on penalties, of course. We don't know the penalty situation. Okay, who have we got then, Jimmy? Let's have a look at Pat Tate and Austin. This could be quite a little tasty battle in a minute. Dex Vinyl says Barrel Set drive of the day. Yeah, he's had a good race. Stiggy goes fastest, 1:11.7. Not surprising on a brand new set of softs. Watching Pat Tate here trying to chase down Austin for what is at the moment the minor points. We'll see how he gets on. Einar says, what happens to the DSQ driver? We're not going there right now. We're not going there. Oh, Adam there getting a bit deep going into turn 1 there. Lost a bit of momentum. Lightshot says, thinks driver of the day is Beastie. Got caught out badly by the lack of formation. That was an incredible recovery. Yeah, he's had a good drive. Currently sat in P7. He's had some good races in Division 4 so far this season. He's been a very, very worthy addition to the roster. That's for sure. Vindy says he's too afraid of Jakey P. Didn't have the best races there last night, Jakey, did he? Unfortunately. That's what it is. Sam Tablet says, please, I need a valid excuse for not getting podiums. Because you're shit. Is that valid enough for you, Sam? Just kidding, bro. As Pat Tate finally gets the move done on Austin, gets through at the chicane there, moves himself up a position to P11. Next on this hit list is Kevin Annihilator. Let's go back on board with Beastie and Toddy. Beastie has just got another move done, moved himself up to P6. He's having a great drive, and I actually do agree. I think he is driver of the day. I feel sorry for Cod though. He got absolutely annihilated and it trashed his race. He was on for a podium tonight. I think Cod was genuinely. Sorry, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sam. I didn't mean it. But now, I tell you what, it is not beyond the realms of possibilities that Beastie could yet get a podium. You know.
Well, if he can pass the next 3 cars that are on 15 plus old hards. I mean, even Watson's on 11 lap.
No, I think it's
hards,
a bridge. That's a bridge too far, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, he's a little bit too far in the distance. But if Beastie can get his head down over the next 2 or 3 laps and get on the back of these hard runners, he could be in for a shot here. Yeah.
And also the fact that he's no pens as well is going to make quite a difference. Let's jump on board with Pac-Man. He's looking to get a move done on Mortars. These two have been battling. Coming into turn 1. Let's go onto the side cam, have a little look. They're giving each other room. That's all good, nice and tidy. And Pac-Man makes a textbook overtake there and makes it stick through turn 1. Moves himself up into P4. Again, this is only Pac-Man's second league race, and he was impressed so far in Division 4. Came for the trial end system, of course, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch the channel regularly, and it is a very, very worthy addition to the roster. Okay, let's have a quick look down the field. Let's go from last to first. We've got Dragoon currently sat in P18, Cod in P17. His race was kind of wrecked by the torpedo. We've got Joel Coote in P16, Norris in P15, Grit in P14, Yates in P13. These 3 are going to be battling because Norris is on a pretty fresh set of softs at the moment, so he's going to be pushing quite hard now. Try and get some more points for the Mercedes. Mortars there picks up a 3-second penalty. Beastie's going to like the look of that, that's for sure. Oh, Grit makes a bit of a wobble, and Norris is going to go up the inside. This could be a brave move, but Grit has just about got enough speed to take it through the corner on the outside. Norris is going to have to just wait a little bit longer to try and get this move done. Can you just keep an eye on Pac-Man and Battle Set, because they're very, very close on track again. But
for sure.
Pac-Man's tyres must be almost square by now. He must be literally on metal rims. Let's stay with Norris, because he's going to have DRS on Grit, and Grit's going to have no DRS to defend. Can Norris get moved into turn 1? He's getting closer and closer. We know Grit's running low downforce, and I think Grit is just going to cover him off again. He does. What Norris has got to do now is just not get frustrated and just stick with it.
I think we're almost at that kind of settling in phase of the race after 30 laps.
Yeah, well, it's going to start kicking off, I think, around about lap 32, 33. Beastie has taken 1.5 seconds out of Mortars on that last lap and a half, so I think, yeah, P3 is a possibility. I think more likely P4, because he's going to have to find a way past the hard runners, which is not going to be easy on this track. Shiny Shoes in the chat says, Jimmy Rick, he got drive of the day, thanks to you. Wow. What did you do?
At least I've done something right. No, he was asking me about my my setup just before the Div 5 event kicked off, and yeah, I gave him some insider information.
Right.
It's available to everyone else.
What was that like? What?
Price, of course.
Don't use my setup.
That's it. The man knows me.
Nailed it in one. Grit goes defensive through turn 1. He should be able to hold off Norris. No room there for a switchback. Grit, as I say, looks like he's running pretty low downforce there, so he can carry a lot of speed through the corners, even if he doesn't have the initial turn in. Where are we at then, ladies and gentlemen? This at the moment is the closest battle. Battle Set and Exotic Pac-Man, they're kind of still battling. Beastie's now not really making much of a gain on Mortars that last lap. Probably a couple tenths, no more than that. So he's starting to run out of laps now with 5 laps to go, plus the lap that they're on. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. As always, I've struggled to keep up the chat tonight simply because of the amount of action going on track. But thank you for all of you guys who've commented and contributed to the channel. As always, I really, really appreciate it. As always, thank you. Okie dokie, let's stay with this 3-way dance for 13, 14 and 15. Stiggy Ryan is just controlling the race. 6 seconds up the road now from Connor. We don't know, though, if the penalty situation is going to make a difference. but we'll stay with this battle just for a little bit longer, and then we'll start making our way up for the field. Now, Norris is a lot closer to Grit. Grit goes defensive. Is Norris going to try and go around the outside? Grit covers him off again. There's just no way at the moment Norris can get his car past that pesky house.
But he is being very, very patient. It just shows good racecraft. You know, he's not sending it where the car doesn't belong. He's giving Grit the space and the respect that both drivers deserve. So,
yeah, absolutely.
I take my head off.
Absolutely. I would, but I've got no hair left, so I won't. I don't want to embarrass myself or make the chat want to throw up or something. Massey says, yeah, Grit's got some good straight line speed. Yeah, he has. He's running a low downforce, obviously, and he is doing a superb job of holding up Norris. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, I will stay with this one more lap, and then I'm going to move up to Barrel Set and Pac-Man, who are having a good battle. The rest of the cars is quite... they're kind of spaced out a little bit now. You know, sort of doing their own thing a little bit, so I want to stay where the battling is. Stiggy Ryan just holding a comfortable 5.7 second lead over Watson, who himself is a comfortable 6 seconds ahead of... or six and a... Oh, hang on, Norris is a lot closer. Now, this could be it for Norris. He's finally got the move done. I think this is going to be it. Grit can't defend this one, but Grit breaks later. Going into turn 1. Oh, do you know, Grit might defend it again, you know.
Oh.
But Norris,
he
broke so late through that, and Grit holds him off. Wow. Now, can Norris get the traction? Oh, Grit's placed his car beautifully. There's no way past there. Great defensive drive from Grit.
Great racing,
hit the old clip button, ladies and gents. That was a textbook quality defensive drive in there from Grit. I think he learnt that one off me. No, that was quality. Okay. Thanks, DJ. I love you too. Quality. Oh dear. Lap 34. Oh, Norris going a bit deep into the hairpin, into the chicane. I'm just hoping he doesn't lose his patience here. But he is struggling to find a way to get past Grit, isn't he? Really. Lap 34 out of 36, ladies and gents. This is where the action's at. It is the lower places, but these guys don't normally get a huge amount of coverage, so I want to give as much coverage as I can tonight as they're battling so hard. And Grit, of course, is trying to catch Yatesy as well. He's on some pretty old medium compound tyres. The leaders are just making... The leader's making his way up to... Where is he on track at the moment? I'm trying to work it out, actually. He's just come through the hairpin, I think.
Who's that?
The chicane, coming up to the last couple of corners. It's hard to tell. Oh, indeed he has, Vulcan. Yes, Grit is a very, very solid defensive driver. Of course, he won in Vietnam with a superb defensive drive. He just did exactly what he had to do. Stiggy Ryan has just started his penultimate lap. 35 out of 36, ladies and gents. Only a short distance to go. Who is going to blink first here? Can Norris get the job done? It's so close. Just reading DJ's comments again. You. Quality. Let's all pray for rain for Div 1 on Friday, says Brandon. Oh my lord, that's going to be entertaining. Imagine that at Zandvoort in the wet. Oh, Gritch has picked up a penalty. Where's Stiggy? Okay, yeah. Let's see what Stiggy is on track. Norris is trying to go around the outside. He's got good traction. This could be it. It's Grit and Norris. Is Grit going to... Oh, and Norris gets the job done. His patience is finally rewarded. He gets the job done, but Grit's going to try and come back. But I think Norris has got this one covered off. Patience is a virtue. And Norris has just proved that right. He has been testing out Grit for so many laps now and finally got the job done. Okay, I'm going to move on to the leaders now because Stiggy Ryan is on his final lap now. It's just starting coming through 2 and 3. Yeah, that was a great move by Norris. He was just biding his time, waiting for the final chance to get in there and got the job done. Great stuff. We're going to stay on board for Stiggy Ryan for this final lap. Just keep an eye on the battle between Austin all the way down to Grit if you can, Jimmy. That's 12 down to 16 because I will jump on that in a bit. We've got Beastie and Mortis still battling. Beastie's caught Mortis now, but I don't know if he can get past him or not. with race leader Stiggy Ryan. We haven't seen a lot of him because he's just dominated really from the get-go. Got a great start and hasn't really let up. Making his way towards the chicane for the final time. We've got Pat Tate all over the back of Richie Bishop as well for 9 and 10. McLaren versus Ferrari. But here comes Stiggy Ryan. He's got 2 corners to go to take the checkered flag and a very, very good drive. Dominated the race from start to finish. Here he comes, Stiggy Ryan. He can see the checkered flag. He can smell it. The tulips in Amsterdam as he crosses the line and takes a superb victory. Connor Watson with another top drive. Lead Ferrari driver. P2. Barrel set with a mega stint on those tyres. Has he held Patman off on count back? He's going to cross the line in third, but does he hold it? No, Patman jumps him with a 29-lap stint on the hards. Mortis finished P5, but is jumped by Beastie. Great recovery drive from Beastie. Driver of the day in P5. Toddy P6, Mortis P7. We've got Tifosi. He's going to cross the line. Nathan, he's got Rich Bishop right with him. Oh, they're side by side going through. Ooh, that was so close. And Tifosi drops out. Drops 2 positions on count back. Sonny gets P8. Pat Tate gets P9. Tifosi P10. Annihilator on his first debut drive gets P11. Oh my goodness me, I saw someone go flying back there on penalty countback. I think it was Austin. Yatesy in P12.
It was, yeah.
Norris P13, Grit P14, Austin P15, Cod P16. Julku completes the race, P17. Dragoon was a lap down. Woof, what a race, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Just open up the party. Yep. Drive the day is Stiggy Ryan. Personally, I am going to give it to Beastie. He's my driver of the day tonight. But GG's, what a good race that was. We'll give you a rundown of the final positions and then I'll get the guys in for a quick chat. The podium finishes just to... Yeah, it was Austin. Yeah. You're okay, Mortis, you're okay. You're off the hook, brother. I'm old, you see, I make mistakes all the time. You know what I mean? Okay, let's give you a quick rundown. Stiggy Ryan then with the win and the fastest lap of the race, so he gets the big points. Got TIR Watson in P2. Pac-Man, another great drive in P3. Battle Set P4. Beastie, drive the day P5. Toddy P6. He'd be a little bit disappointed with the course of the Williams on the front row at the start of the race. Mortis P7. Richie Bishop P8. Pat Tate P9. Tifosi P10. Kevin Annihilator, good drive in his debut, P11. Yatesy P12, Norris P13, then we've got Grit 14, Austin 15, Cod 16, Jewel Coot 17, and Dragoon a lap down in 18th. And then we've got Reb and DNF and Beckett with the DSQ, unfortunately, at the start. But what a race that was, Jimmy. Wow. If you're still there.
Yeah, just apologies once again to everybody. I'll make sure I've got my head in check next week and for future races when I'm setting up the lobby. Don't
worry about it, brother. It happens. Everyone makes mistakes from time to time, as the Dalek said, climbing off the dustbin. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Einar says all the drivers from the UK. Yeah, everybody apart from Pat Tate. He is from Planet Pitbull. Alrighty. Can you invite the other guys in if you want to have a chat as well? Connor's coming in. Try and get Pac-Man in as well. Stiggy Ryan!
I don't know if I have Pac-Man as a mate. I'll add him as a friend and then I'll invite him into the party.
So he'll be on your recent players list anyway. Stiggy! What a drive, fella. Tell us all about it. A superb drive. Woof!
Everyone that I know is going to laugh, but that medium stint...
Man, you made it count. Medium to softs as well. Who would have thunked it?
Well, I had some help before the race with strategy. I found out you can take the mediums really far without losing any pace. So, and then bolt on the softs and bugger off.
But
exactly like that. Yep.
It was a good effort, though. Yeah. You got the start you needed, and then you seemed to just control the pace really throughout. You were never really in any danger. You got the pit stop in front, which is the important thing when you came in for your stop. So you came out with no overtaking required. So
yeah, I was surprised that I come out in first from the pit. I was like, hey.
It's a short pit stop though here, isn't it? But just another day. Yeah. Just another day in the park, really. Congratulations, dude.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Second win of the season as well, I believe. So you're going to be challenging the two Ferrari boys at the top, that's for sure.
I've got to be almost back on with them now after 2 abysmal finishes.
What I will do, I'm just going to change cams just momentarily for the chat, because we're talking about that. I can get the league tables up as well if they will get themselves up. There we are, league tables as they were before the start of the race. You can see just how competitive it is at the top of there of Division 4. Thanks for the new follow, Poolemans. Welcome to the channel as well. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. So yeah, there's the league tables just to give you an idea, and we'll head back to the command center again. But how difficult is Zandvoort to drive around, Stiggy?
I actually really enjoy Zandvoort, to be fair.
Okay.
So it wasn't really much of a kind of worry for me. I mean, like, I only managed to do half-hour practice for the race.
Fair enough.
It is what it is, and luckily it worked out in my favour really well.
All right, well, GG's. I'm going to have to do a short interview tonight, I'm afraid, because we're a bit later than I anticipated. But a great effort, Stiggy. Quality win again. Right back in the championship hunt. So looking forward to seeing you at Baku, I believe, next week.
Yeah, not my favourite place.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I know you had a bad race last season, but I'm sure you're in the groove now, man. You're in the groove. You found your mojo again. So
hopefully, yeah.
Could be back-to-back wins there. So have a good race next week, buddy, and congratulations for tonight. You're welcome. P2, Connor, man, Mr. Consistent and the lead Ferrari driver in many of the chat's eyes. You're actually showing your teammate just how to do it, aren't you? You know what I mean? Another quality race, big points in the championship hunt. Tell us all about it, dude.
Well, to be honest, it started off really well, actually. I mean, Q2, I was really happy with my medium run. That was pretty insane. But then Q3, like, I've been doing it so much better all night. I couldn't find a lap, to be honest with you. If I would have got that P1, I think it would have been game over. But unlucky, to be honest with you, with that and all the traffic after I went into the pits. But P2's good. I'm happy with P2.
GG's, man. GG's. It just seemed to control what was going on behind you as well. Never got flustered. A really professional drive again. And as you've shown, mate, you came into the league at the back end of last season, and you've just fitted in as if you've been here for years. So great effort. And what are your thoughts on Baku next week?
Well, I've never driven the track, I don't think, so we'll have to see.
Gonna get lots of practice in, or you just feel confident that you're just gonna breeze in there and do the business? What are your thoughts?
I'll do as much practice as I can.
Okay.
Yeah, but.
All right. Well, I wish you the very. Is it Baku or Spain next week? Actually, just thinking about it. Which race is it? I've forgotten now. Is it Baku?
Yes, Baku
It
sounds
is Baku.
right.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways, moving on. Congratulations, though, by the way, Connor, as well. Before I do move on, again, great race.
I appreciate it.
Points. All right.
Thanks.
Moving on to P3. Exotic Pac-Man. I've got to play the music. What a drive!
Yeah, that was.
And what a battle as well.
Interesting.
Wow. Tell us all about it, fella.
So that start put me off. I was expecting the formation lap. But apart from that, no, it was really good. It was quite a solid race. I had Dan's Motorsport actually in my ear the whole race, helping me through it, which was surprisingly really helpful. So hopefully he's going to be my comms for the next couple of weeks. But no, it was great, and kind of holding on to those mediums from the 5th lap onwards. That got a little bit leery at the back. But no, it was good. Really good fun. I quite enjoy that circuit. So.
You seem to be fitted in quite well into the division as well. Had a good race in China last week, and you've done it again really this week. Coming in, taking a perm seat as well. So congratulations, Pac-Man. You really are a very worthy addition to the league. Now, you've obviously missed the first 2 or 3 races as you were on the reserve roster, but how do you feel fitting for the rest of the season? Obviously it's a short season. Do you feel like there's a win on the horizon for you?
I'm not going to take out the possibility, yeah. To be honest, I'm just going to do as best as I can, keep it clean. I had some cracking races with a couple of guys, and it's a really nice division to race in. Everyone's lenient, but it's tough but fair. So no, it's really enjoyable to race in, and I'm just going to keep my nose clean and get as far up as I can. But always going for the first, always.
All right. Well, GG's, brother. Look forward to seeing you next
Thank
week.
you
And in
very
fact, it's
much.
been confirmed. It is actually Spain. It's the Circuit de Catalunya. They've moved the calendar around, haven't they, from the last game? And I just live in the past because I'm so damn old. But yeah, it's Spain. And then we go to Monaco, Monaco, which everyone hates, and then Baku. Two street circuits, back to back. Man.
It's going to be a brawler, but
Yeah.
either way, it's going to be good fun.
But Spain's a
No,
tough
that's for
track as
sure.
well. So it's a very, very demanding track for the drivers. It's no let up around Spain. It's quite a high-speed circuit as well. Actually, I love racing Spain myself, but again, it's a demanding track and it's a tyre shredder as well. But I do wish you guys,
definitely.
I do though. Congratulations tonight, Pat-Man. I do wish you guys all the very, very best for next week. And
Thank you very much.
man, it's gonna be one hell of a highlights package from this week to play next week. I think I'll need I think I'll need a 3-hour stream so I can play all the highlights back because there were so many tonight. Anyway,
So make sure to have a kebab ready.
absolutely. But GG's for all you guys. GG's for all the finishers as well. Really, really top driving tonight. It was tricky. It's a very, very tight circuit where most of the cars are on exactly the same part of the circuit at the same time. So you're going to get the odd banging of wheels and the odd little instant, but it's all pretty good. Don't shout in the chat, Pumpy. No need for capital letters, dude. It's bad netiquette. But anyways, yeah, there we go. So what have we got coming up this week then? Tomorrow night we've got Division 3, of course. The Stallions will be racing tomorrow night, and then performance on Wednesday. I think we're at Singapore for performance, I believe. And then I'll be back for Divisions 2 and 1 Thursday and Friday. So we've got lots of big racing to continue later on this week, guys. I'm going to sign off. I'm actually knackered, to be honest with you. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for all the new follows and for all the chat as well. You guys are legendary. And cheers for the biddies. DJ Apex, so generous. But Jimmy, thanks a lot for doing co-coms tonight. I appreciate your help as always. And I'll see you guys the next couple of days. I'm going to have a night off tomorrow night. I'm going to put my feet up, rest my back. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Godspeed. Take care.